Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kusogrande live at AGDQ, SGDQ. What is this marathon that's going on? SGDQ 2025. Good to have you all here. Woo! Well, as you can tell, my voice is starting to go a little bit fun. By Friday, you're gonna hear a whole new me. Luckily, we've got NPC with us today as well. Hello there, NPC.
Hello there, Brosentia.
Now, technically, NPC is not the GM. I am. I chose this game, Back to the Future for NES, because this is the only way we can get it into GDQ. Despite the many attempts to get it onto the main stage.
I was previously the world record holder before NES Cardinality took it away from me.
Of course. I mean, NES Cardinality is a fantastic runner. With that said, Back to the Future, we've got Slowback 1 versus Radamero. Are you two ready to begin? Sweet. In that case, audience, I'll need your help with the countdown. So we're going to go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, go! And both of the players off to a quick start over to Hill Valley. Okay, not a quick start, off to a start.
Yeah, I mean, there is no quick to this.
Yeah.
Plus, you didn't give them really any information about this.
I
right?
literally told them good luck. I said they will figure out the controls. They're going to die as they work on this. But yeah, they have no information about any of the mechanics whatsoever. This is basically as blind of a playthrough as they can do. One of the players here did say that they watched their little cousin, I believe 10 years old or something, play about 20 minutes of this or something.
Why would they do that to that poor person?
I'm imagining the cousin chose to play this. But yeah, right now you're seeing the Sheilas sweating. You see the most dangerous things in this game: sweat and bees. It's true.
Is it technically sweat, or did we just make up that it was sweat?
I don't know if it's sweat. I just say it's, what other
we have created our own lore for when we were speedrunning this game, and we've just deemed it sweat at that point.
Now pay attention to Slowback, because we are right at the end. Slowback did die.
They both ran out of time.
Yeah, I think in the same way.
In the same way.
How many timers are in this game, by the way?
Technically 2.
Okay.
They both lost to at the very bottom right. There is the time that once it reaches 0, that is a life lost.
Correct. However, there's a second timer, which is the picture in the very bottom center. If you see the clocks here, every time that they pick a clock up, it actually restores a little bit of the picture. If they do not pick enough clocks up, then they will die. Slowback will probably see a death happen and be like, what is going on? As you see, you have to pick up most of the clocks in order to actually stay alive throughout the level. There's also bowling balls. We haven't really seen the players go after the bowling balls. The bowling balls are a weapon that you are able to use in the game. As you know, if you have watched Back to the Future, bowling balls very important.
Is it? I never watched Back to the Future.
No, there are no bowling balls in Back to the Future.
Okay.
Slowback has run out of time number 2. Radamero gonna run out of time number 1. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the absolute purgatory that is Back to the Future NES. I love this game. Both of us speedrun this game. How do you speedrun an auto-scroller?
With a lot of patience.
And also with a skateboard. Yeah.
So in the game there is a skateboard that makes you go a lot faster, but it also means you have to react to everything a lot quicker.
Yeah, the thing is with this game, like, there are legitimately good strategies to go fast. It's just, it takes a while. You have to get good at the game before you're actually able to do that. And the players, this is their first time playing it. We probably will see a skateboard later on, but it'll take a good 10-15 minutes before I think anybody even has it pop up on their screen, just because it's brutal, as you can see, we haven't even beaten the first stage, and we've gotten multiple timeouts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I do hope somebody goes for the bowling ball.
Yeah, we have had people think that the bowling ball is an obstacle. Remember, when you are playing in a Kusogrande match or any sort of bad video game, you just want to take the risks and try to touch things. Radamero through stage 1!
Woohoo!
Hey, I'm happy about that. Legitimately, the big wall is coming up in a few stages, you know?
Yeah, we haven't even reached the evil part of this game yet.
Every part of this game is evil. Like, to be honest, yeah.
I mean, the speedrunners of this game has their section of the game they hate a lot. And do you hate this part coming up, hypothetically, more than I do?
No, I actually don't find any of the mini games difficult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my biggest stage that I hate is right after the, what is it, the Under the Sea dance? What's it called?
Johnny Be Good?
Okay, yeah, the song's Johnny Be Good. After the dance, like right after that, the bees get really intense. Yeah, with that said, the players need to pay attention to how do I juke the bees? How do I keep the bees from getting me? There are ways to despawn bees, and I think the players will learn over time. If you stay towards the right side of the screen, especially during the tight hallways, if the bee goes off the screen on the right side, oftentimes it will despawn. You have to make sure that it has enough speed in order to despawn. Slowback did get a bee despawn there. Yeah, both players are slowly learning some of the mechanics. Now, yeah, the hula hoopers are probably both my favorite and my least, no, not my least favorite enemy, because they just sort of dance and then
Until they sweat on you.
yeah, if they start sweating, the sweat also homes in on you. It's very, very good at sniping you. Oh my gosh. Slowback, not getting the bowling ball, that is okay. The players still are learning the basic mechanics here. And the way that I gave this game out is sort of what I call like the grandma game, because if you go and visit your grandmother and she has the old video game console in the closet and you pull out a game and play it, guess what? She doesn't have the manual, of course. Why would grandma keep it? And so you just pop the game into your console, you turn it on, and you play it. And this is the experience that the players get here. No information about what's happening, having to learn on the fly. Luckily, most of the levels are relatively similar to each other. Oh, the guy in the blue shirt. That's probably my least favorite enemy in this game. Not the dudes in pink shirts, but the dudes in blue shirts, because they just like to home in on you and flex a bit. Radamero getting a game over, that is okay. We will see that many, many times. Unfortunately, there are no continues in this game.
Yeah, it's all one go, so good luck.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I guess the dudes in pink are just as bad as the dudes in blue. Any of the beefy hunks throughout these levels are probably my least favorite. The bees...
I do like the guy that's the two blue guys that are shimmying, holding the glass that you can't actually see.
Yeah, you can't see the glass until you run into it, and then bam, it's broken, you fall down. Luckily, there is technically no damage in this game. Whenever you get hurt, you lose... Yeah, very nice, Slowback. Are we there? Oh, okay.
One more level till.
Almost there. Every time that you do get hit in this game, you lose a decent amount of time, especially on the timer on the bottom right, and then you also lose any of the upgrades that you have picked up, if you've gotten any upgrades, which at this point, I have not seen a single player collect the upgrades, because they look like obstacles. Why would you grab a bowling ball in Back to the Future? Why? You wouldn't, right? No, you do in this game. And in fact, after you get the bowling ball, the next time that a bowling ball would spawn, instead it's a skateboard. So you get a bowling ball and then you get the skateboard. That's when you really start zipping for about 2 seconds until you run into something. And then you lose everything, because that's just Back to the Future until you get really, really, really good at playing the game.
Yeah, because once you have the skateboard, then if you're trying to world record, you have to play the game without getting hit once, and that is very much easier said than done.
Yeah, I believe that I've made it almost to the end and then took a hit. I've got a decent time in the game, not fantastic, but a pretty decent time. Oh, we're on to the the diner, right?
Diner, yeah, diner.
Yeah,
Okay.
lose cafe, bullies to go. Let's see Slowback lose immediately. Okay, perfect. As I said. I had to look over to see what Slowback thought about. Ooh, they sure threw you out in a hurry.
That was their last one.
And that is a game over, but that is still a high water mark for Slowback. During this tournament, we do not care if people get a game over because they already set their personal best for how far they made it into the game. Slowback is still in the lead despite going back to level 1. Now, next time Slowback makes it there, I think he will realize I need to do something during that stage. Yeah, as a little bit of a spoiler, it's kind of like Tapper, if you all know that old school game. I mean, you know, you're making a Back to the Future game. You have a time crunch. You know, they're like, you got to put this game out in 2 months and get some interesting stuff in it that kind of fits the movie. You got to, you know, rely on inspiration from other games, and Tapper is a reliable formula. However, I think that when it comes to a lot of movie games, they just do not have enough time to make them solid. And because of that, there are a lot of flaws in that minigame that we will talk about when we get back there. Oh, Radamero getting the B, but luckily there's plenty of time on the actual timer, and as long as you manage to keep collecting the clocks, the photo is not going to disappear enough. There we go, Slowback through another stage, getting back into this. Again, the more that you play the early stages, the easier it's going to be. Yeah.
Almost
Oh
there.
no, Radaman,
Almost
no! Oh, that was the end of the stage, but unfortunately, you can very easily get into a position in this game where if you get knocked down too many times, you have no hope of finishing the stage. You just have to wait for one of the 2 timers to run out.
Yeah, I had one time made a low percent graph on what you would have to do in order to grab just enough clocks in order to beat a level. And it would also mean that you couldn't take a hit through the end of the game.
Ooh.
But I deemed it the most boring speedrun I would ever have to do, so I refused to ever do it.
That would be the most boring speedrun I've ever had to do, but yeah, it's a bit of a slog. I mean, I've never run Jekyll and Hyde, but I kind of want to.
No, don't.
Oh no, it's fine. It's not as bad as people say. It's fine. It's great. It's the best game. Okay.
Or let's edit that. The Japanese version is better than the United
good
States.
job, Slowback.
Because at least with the Japanese version, you have 6 completely different stages.
Yeah, that's right.
They actually repeat 2.
Yeah, if you're playing Jekyll and Hyde, play the Japanese version. There we go, Radamero through another stage. Yeah, let's just say we have an audience that's probably more awake than I am, and I really appreciate that. I hope you all really enjoy this song, by the way, because this is mostly what you're going to hear for the rest of this game. The biggest reprieves that you'll have is during the mini games where the music is nothing. And honestly, that's the best part. You get a break. Yeah, for those who don't know, this song that you're hearing here is actually The Power of Love. Very, very fast. It's just, like, the developers did make the game as intended, but then management's like, it's not fast enough. Make it faster, and so they sped it up. And this is what happens when you let management make gaming decisions. You get this nightmare of music.
And somebody has gone out and corrected the music so you can actually listen to what it's supposed to be.
Oh no, Radamero's middle timer. It's gone. Radamero is dead. Oh, the photo disappeared. That's why you got to get clocks. As you know, in Back to the Future, Marty McFly obsessed with clocks. Okay, and that's how he managed to keep his family from disappearing. He just ate clocks all day.
8 clocks? Isn't that a bit time consuming?
Oh my. Well, I was gonna say, you know what time it is? It's 8 o'clock. This is okay. At this point in the marathon, I'm delusional, and it's only going to get worse.
You set it up too well for me.
I know, I love it. I love it. Well, I still don't believe. Yeah, neither player has collected the bowling ball, which honestly, this is not unusual when it comes to a race here. In
so close to
Back to the Future. You know, now the players are able to jump over specific obstacles. In general, I'd say if you're about to run into something, it's worth just trying to jump and navigate around it rather than just taking the hit. Jump.
So the hitbox of Marty McFly, it's like this isn't really a spoiler because even dodging anything is tough. Is that the lower 2/3 is his hitbox, while the 1/3 you can still not take a hit.
Yeah, it's like
in the face.
Yeah, perspective. You know, it's only. He's standing up, you know. If you run into a trash can and touch it with your face, of course you're not gonna fall down. Your face isn't anywhere near it perspective-wise. So yeah, your hitbox is a little bit smaller than you would expect just visually looking at this. It's more pay attention to the feet and kind of the where your hands are. If anything gets near that area that looks like it could hit you, then you're probably going to fall down. Now, the players are taking a lot of hits early on. During the second stretch of road, it starts getting much more necessary for them to dodge obstacles. However, it also becomes more difficult because enemies start speeding up. Yeah, the bees become nightmares.
They become more aggressive, I'll say.
Yeah, and towards the very nice, both of them through the stage at the same time. Radamero getting his first look at the cafe here. Let's see if Radamero can do anything. Oh, immediately using both buttons. So you have an insta-kill button that wipes out all of the enemies here, and you usually want to save that because it's limited use. Radamero got 4 hits, though, before getting kicked out of the cafe. Very good job. That is a new lead. 4 hits. Fantastic job there. In order to beat the cafe, you have to get 50. So, you know, we're a ways away from actually beating the cafe, but it's gonna get there.
It's progress. It is progress.
Yeah, any progress is good progress here. Okay, slow back, avoiding, gotta get the clocks. Gotta make sure you get enough clocks to keep that photo going down in the bottom middle. Unfortunately, getting very close to running out of timer 2. You know, the movie's all about time travel and time. Of course, you're gonna put 2 timers in a game. Why not?
Yeah, I always wondered what the thought around that was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, in the movie, the photo does play a pretty integral part. Ooh, back to Lou's Cafe. Let's see how Slowback does. Okay, Slowback immediately uses the screen clear. That's not a problem. Now, as you see, it is like Tapper, but there are a couple flaws here. 1, you do not see any lanes. 2, it's actually very easy to miss the lane that you want to go to, but 5 hits is a lead change. We've got 5 in the cafe versus 4 by Radamero. A very, very slim lead, but a lead is a lead. And this is the nightmare that Back to the Future is. This is why I love speedrunning the game, because this game is impossible, and most people are going to give up playing it before they get anywhere near the end, because it's so painful. But when you have to sit down and actually play it for 50 minutes in this case, you know, or for an hour in my main tournament that I hold, you get to experience parts of the games that most other people don't, because who is going to play this more than like 2 or 3 minutes if they load it up? Or if they put it in their NES. Most people won't. But there are genuinely some things that I love about this game. I mean, there's a reason that I speedrun it. It's got quirks, and when you get good at this game, it actually feels good to play. Oh, Radomiro running into the... Well, didn't run into the glass, but it still broke. It's complicated. Okay, the bees.
I'm now curious about some, because I saw something on Radomiro's side, and...
Uh-oh. What are you curious about?
Because he grabbed it.
Oh, all you have to do is push all your buttons after you grab it. Let's see if the skateboard spawns on Radomiro's side, because this is good. This is good.
This is going to be very helpful.
Yeah, after you get the bowling ball, the next spawn doesn't show up, and then the spawn after that is the skateboard. So it replaces the bowling ball. Slow back to the cafe. Let's see what he's able to do here. Again, it takes 50 to beat the cafe.
Yes, I'm wanting to look at that, but I'm also wanting to see the skateboard. I want to see it coming.
Oh, good. Using the screen clear was the right call there. In general, you want to save the screen clear until you're about to get hit. Oh, skateboard time! Oh, and Radomiro used the bowling ball. Very nice. This is how you Back to the Future, everybody. All of the upgrades are down, so Radomiro back to doing the nice little strut downtown. That's okay. Radomiro knows that upgrades will work. 17, a new personal best for Slowback. Very nice. Now, the thing is, like, during these walking stages that Radomiro is on, you do want to speed them up if at all possible. So Radomiro knows how to get the skateboard now. This could make these sections go a little bit faster. But again, it's a little bit risk versus reward, because when you do get the skateboard, everything gets so much faster, and you have to learn how to avoid getting hit. Radomiro actually did a pretty good job after getting it. You know, stayed up for 5-10 seconds. Even after you fall down, that is still a time save. Yeah. So I'd say, like, if there is a skateboard, as long as it's not immediately in front of an obstacle, it is a good idea to grab. Radomiro grabbing the skateboard and zipping. Very lovely jumps. Running into the bowling pins. No, that's for the bowling ball. No.
I just want to let you know I stopped myself from saying a bad pun, so you're welcome.
No, you can say it. I'll never stop you.
No.
We had somebody demand NPC say it, and NPC said no. And yeah, you can't make NPC do anything, huh, Sharif? Huh? Yeah, just because you're running in GDQ doesn't mean that you can make NPC do anything. Okay, slow back a few stages away, but good progress being made. Like, you know, we're gonna have plenty of setbacks. The important thing is that you conserve your lives early on, even if you don't go super fast in the earlier stages. If you're not dying, you are making a good amount of progress. It's important to note as well that in this game, you can get extra lives based off of points. So points are actually really important in a blind race, because they will let you keep playing. They'll let you keep going even if you do die. When it comes to speedrunning, most people don't care about points. It's not important. But when we are having blind races of old video games, generally what you want to think about is, how do I extend the amount of time that I can play on this continue or this set of lives? And getting extra lives is very, very valuable. So paying attention to what gives you an extra life, paying attention to the weird sound effects that pop up and being like, why did I have this weird do-do-do-do sound? Now, the number of clocks that you collect actually contributes to extra lives as well.
Yes.
I believe it's...
No, actually, it's if you get 100 clocks, it'll put the picture back to full.
Oh, getting 100 clocks. So if you're about to run out of the picture and you hit 100 clocks, bam, full timer refresh. Radomiro back to the cafe. Let's see how Radomiro is able to do. Okay, doing the screen wipe to begin with. I think Radomiro is still, this is the second time that he's seen it, so still figuring out the basic controls. Yeah, the lane issue here is very frustrating because you can be lined up, but it's very easy to accidentally line yourself up between two different lanes and not hit anybody. Yeah, it's flawed. It's very, very flawed. But Radamero is making good work here and actually has the 1-2-5-6 pattern is what I call it, because you get 1-2-5-6, 1-2-5-6. Okay, and
That's what a speedrunner wants in their run.
you do not want to hit the waitress when she shows up, by the way, because she has a milkshake. Bam. Oh, 31. That is a new lead, though. Radamero taking the lead right now. Slowback still has not figured out that bowling balls are collectibles. Oh, like a little bit later. Yeah. Okay. Okay, both of the players are back, rocking. Just so you know, the next match, if one of our players is here, I do know that our second player is running a little bit late, so we may end up doing the handout at about 10:40, so don't stress too much. It's going to be Ash and Strix versus the B721. Again, the Beast won the PS1 Mystery Tournament at AGDQ. It's going to be really interesting to see how he does in Kusogrande. That was so exciting, though. I loved watching the PS1 Mystery Tournament. Actually, I was working Stream Tech at that time, and I got to sit there and just switch between camera and game and camera and game, and, you know, got to see how excited the Beast got. I loved it. It was a blast. One of my favorite shifts that I worked. Okay, both of the players doing a good job avoiding the I don't know if it's sweat. What does the manual call it? I'm gonna have to look. Both of the players finishing their levels. Very nice. Yeah, so the thing is, the faster that you finish a stage, the more points you'll get. The more points you get, the more extra lives you get. It's genuinely worth finishing stages quickly, if at all possible. However, getting the skateboard is really the optimal way to get extra lives. If you don't get the skateboard, you probably won't get a lot of extra bonus points at the end. In addition, when you finish a stage, if you finish it on the skateboard and jump at the end of the stage, you get even more bonus points. Oh no, Slowback got caught. That's okay. I believe Slowback has enough extra lives to go through the previous level and get back here. Radamero getting caught as well. Not a personal best for either of the players, but all you do is you go back to the previous stage. You have to do the walk back in order to get back to the cafe. They really threw you out of the cafe, like across multiple city blocks. It's, what, did they have a trebuchet just launching you out of here? Bam. Marty McFly can handle it, you know? It's the power of love, baby.
Can I read exactly what it says in the manual?
Okay, go ahead. Read me what it says in the manual.
Just like in the movie, Marty must correct all the events that he messed up by getting involved with his future parents. Before he can fix anything, he has to get where George and Lorraine might be hanging out. Unfortunately, Biff and the other bullies are looking to knock his block off and time is running out. Move Marty through the streets of Hill Valley, dodging bullies, bees, and babes, trying to get to the cafe, the school, the other parts of the... I'm not spoiling the rest of it.
Yeah, okay, bullies, bees, and babes. It doesn't talk about the blue.
It doesn't
the
talk
blue
about
orbs.
whatsoever.
It's sweat. Okay, why? Like, it's summer, okay? If you're out hula hooping or flexing, you're gonna sweat. That's just life.
I'm not sweating.
Well, you're not outside either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it has to be many conditions met then?
All of the conditions. Outside, wearing a tank, being in 1955. Okay, there we go, Slowback. Getting a decent start. Again, holding on to the screen wipe for as long as you can is very, very helpful. And then using it when it looks like you have no shot of actually taking down the rest of the bullies that are currently in the cafe is a good strategy. Slowback off to a decent start here, though. Like, it starts out pretty slow. As long as you hit the first couple bullies, like you start feeling like you are in a decent rhythm. You're a little bit calm. Now it starts picking up, and we've got a strange order here. Oh,
Yeah,
good
save,
screen wipe.
save.
That was, oh no!
Oh!
24 though, 24. How does that compare?
Radamero has 31 right now.
Okay, so, but I think that's a personal best for Slowback.
That is.
Definitely a good push. Radamero at 15 in the cafe. Let's see, can Radamero possibly beat the cafe?
Getting the good pattern.
Oh, 23. Completely understandable. Now, there have been a handful of times that we've had Back to the Future that somebody does way exceptionally in a Kusogrande match. I believe that one of the first times that we had it, Reign of Soten, who has done runs here at GDQ before, managed to make it to the very final stage of the game, and that's extremely impressive. The way that we're seeing it here right now is how I generally expect it to go, because this game is brutal, and unless you're really good at learning how to play a game like this on the fly, you're going, well, like Marty McFly, you're going to run into problems over and over and over again. Luckily, you know, the players are learning more. Yeah, Radamero jumping on the trash. Unfortunately, that does cause you to fall down. I don't know. Have you jumped on trash much before?
No.
Good.
I was like, I don't know where to just say
I'm
that.
just trying to think. I think I've climbed a trash pile at least once.
No,
The pile of
I have
trash
not
in the
done that.
backyard. Yeah, I lived in rural Utah. We had the pile of trash in the backyard that my father would go out and occasionally burn, you know, just catch on fire sometimes. Welcome to rural Utah things. He'd also burn the lawn.
What?
Occasionally he'd just go and burn the lawn. He's like, it's lawn burning time. Okay. Rural Utah things. Okay, well, Slowback is currently
Yeah, they're both
back here.
in the cafe, and let's see if we're gonna get a lead change or.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, the pattern that Slowback has right now with the bullies is not the best, but we are to the 1, 2, 5, 6. This is the best pattern that you can work towards. Unfortunately, getting a bully to the counter. Yeah, you want to save the screen wipe as much as possible. Still, 23 is a good push. Radamero, though, has the current lead when it comes to this stage. Using the screen wipe just to protect himself, good idea. Unfortunately,
close.
just a little bit too slow. That's another issue with this, that, like, it takes like a fraction of a second to actually throw the mug, and because of the delay, you have an issue. You cannot last second knock a bully down. These are things that, again, if you have extra time to develop a video game, if you're not rushing towards a deadline because your manager said that you had to, you will probably figure out ways to make it feel better. But yeah, I never blame the people who are actually developing the games because they're putting a lot of work into the games. It's just, you have a deadline, you have to meet it, and even if it's flawed, it's gotta ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with that said,
I still say E.T. is a great game, though.
E.T. for Atari 2600 is definitely underrated, as in universally hated by a lot of people. There are many worse games than E.T. Like, it actually has some really cool ideas, especially if you have the manual. Which was sort of expected in the Atari 2600 days. It just didn't live up to the hype, and I think that because of the flaws, that ended up making it sort of legendary when it comes to how bad it is. But I have fun playing it. It's worth trying out. It's worth trying and then reading the manual and trying again to be like, oh, this is what's going on in the game. Oh my gosh.
Because if you want an Atari game that you definitely need the manual and trying to do it blind would be impossible, you do Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh my gosh. Or is it the Temple of Doom or Raiders of the Lost Ark?
You're right, Raiders of the Lost
Yeah,
Ark.
Temple of Doom on NES. That is the nightmarish one. that honestly, if you have the manual, you still probably can't get through it because that game is so hard.
Well, isn't it impossible if there's like I remember Fiesel running it and
Oh yeah. Oh, watch
come on,
Slowbacks.
come on,
The
come on.
Slowback doing a good job. Almost whacking the waitress. That's okay. Slowback getting an extra milkshake. That is your screen wipe. But 32 that's a lead change.
That is a lead by 1.
Lead by 1. That's what we love to see. Holy cow. This race for an auto scroller could not be any closer.
But funnily enough, that is in the speed run. That is one of the places that when I set out to try to beat the world record, the cafe was unoptimized, which is a very weird thing to say about like anything that's in this game. But yeah, there are certain patterns you want to go for that actually speeds up doing the cafe. And so, like he was saying, the 1, 2, 5, 6 pattern, if you can keep going with that pattern, that speeds up the cafe quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if there's a consistent way to get the 1, 2, 5, 6 pattern, but
I don't know of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it seems like just playing well before that, generally the game eventually falls into the 1, 2, 5, 6 bully pattern. Again, there are strategies for actually speedrunning this game, for making the mini games go faster, and also getting the skateboard in these levels, and keeping the skateboard is very, very helpful when it comes to speedrunning. Actually holding on to the power-ups in this game is it's not trivial. Ooh, Slowback getting the bonus points due to jumping at the end of the stage. Again, not helpful for most people, but because it can contribute to extra lives, every point helps. Well, every 10 points. There's no just 1 point in this game. Every 10 points helps.
Yeah, and the height of the jump determines how many points you get.
Yeah.
So the higher the jump, the more points you'll get.
Okay.
The random fact about this game that you should never play.
Yeah. Now, what I love about this is that, like, Radamera has discovered the bowling ball and the skateboard, and Slowback has not, but Slowback is slightly in the lead. Sometimes
Very
upgrades
slightly.
are very helpful in games. Sometimes upgrades are not going to help you a whole bunch, and it really, really just depends on the game. But, you know, Kusogrande is a bad video game tournament. We're dealing with games that have flaws. I still love this game, but, like, it's really... The upgrades are big risk, big reward. You know, they make it much harder to play, but if you can manage to hold on to the upgrades, you go so fast in this. And with the time bonus at the end, that's more important than anything else. Getting the extra points, getting the extra lives out of that. Slowback is a couple stages away from the cafe. We're getting good progress. Question, is Ashen Strix here? We do have Ashen. We're waiting for your competitor. They will be showing up in just a little bit. I do know who your GM is, so they'll be ready. They're waiting for you as soon as our other player is here. Cool. Okay. So what else? We've been talking about...
I mean, the thing is that I don't want to be, you know, I kind of want to talk about the rest of the game that we're not... What?
Oh, no. You're good.
Should we talk about, like, the rest of the game that we're not...
You know what? We can mention it. Because the first minigame that you have is the cafe. The second minigame is you in school trying to avoid being kissed by your mother.
Yeah.
I'm not even lying. And you,
And
yeah,
that is
she
the
throws.
worst mini game out of all of them.
No, it's fine.
No, it's not.
I never fail it.
I have.
It's trivial.
It's not.
The trick with that one is that when you're popping the hearts that Lorraine throws at you, it takes 2 hearts to actually score 1 point, and again, have to score 50 points. They have to actually succeed 100 times in order to beat that stage. After that, the third mini game is the ball, the dance that you go to, or that Marty McFly goes to in the movie, and you play music. And that mini game is pretty infamous because most people fail a billion times, and that's when they decide, I'm no longer playing this game because it's impossible. And then finally, the very end of the game is
this is the bane of every speedrunner that wants to speedrun this game.
driving. You get to drive the DeLorean and try to reach 88 miles per hour while lightning hurls down, hits you, and for some reason slows you down. I don't know why, but everything tries to stop you from going 88 miles per hour, and genuinely, it's very, very easy to lose a run. Even those who have played multiple times can lose runs, because if you get to the end and you don't hit 88 miles per hour, it says,
39.
looks like you're stuck here forever.
31.
And then it's game over. It's one shot. 33. The elite change by Radamero. Very, very nice. Yeah, I'd say let's keep watching.
I'm just like keeping track. They're throwing footballs, by the way, I believe. Oh, 40.
Oh, 40 though. That's a new lead. Slowback currently making a good push. We've got, a very slow start to the cafe. In a speed run, obviously, you want to try to get it so that the bullies show up quickly, which you sort of can manipulate it in certain ways. It's a little odd. It looks like both of our players are here for the next match. The Beast and Ashenstrix, please head over to our friend waving at you, and they will help get you sorted out. Okay. Slowback doing a good job.
29 over here.
Yeah, and having the extra milkshake. I like that both of the players have sort of realized, hey, this lady, she's probably here to help.
35.
And indeed, Slowback used the milkshake in order to knock down a bunch of bullies in one hit. Yeah, you don't have any visible indication. 41, that's a new lead.
44.
Okay, 44. All you got to do is score 50, and the players do know they need to score 50 to beat this. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, however, you can keep going for as long as you want. This is a stage completion. Good job, Slowback. Locking in that lead. And with, oh my gosh, okay, we still have 10 minutes left in this match. So, there's still plenty of a chance because Radamero is onto the cafe as well.
Yeah, see how far, if Radamero can do it this time.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? Palin change. What changes about these levels, NPC?
So, the picture degrades faster. The levels are slightly longer, which means it takes longer to get through it. So you need to, try not to get hit so much so you can actually get to the end. So that's why having a skateboard is very beneficial, which I don't know if Slowback will. I'm just like.
Now, at this point in the match, I don't think Slowback is going to risk touching a bowling ball.
No, you're right. I'm just like, it would be so much helpful to get a skateboard.
It would be very, very helpful. Oh no, Radamero got kicked out of the cafe. There still is plenty of time for Radamero to come back, though. It's not over for Radamero at all. It's just Slowback has the advantage here. The unfortunate thing is here, like the projectiles that you see here, and I'm including bees as projectiles, why not, move significantly faster every stretch that you make it to. The final stretch, everything moves very, very quickly. Fantastic job there. These, even if it doesn't look like it's getting too chaotic, there is a ramp up, and the players have to react quite significantly faster. Now, of course, that makes it even more important to know how to despawn bees. That makes it even more important to know that bowling balls are helpful items. But when it comes to a blind race, you know, that might not matter too much when it comes to like figuring out the different upgrades here. And yeah, you never really know. I just love that like a lack of knowledge when it comes to a certain thing isn't enough to stop Slowback here. Slowback is still doing fantastic. Radamero back to the cafe. Let's see how the bullies go. Okay, a good slow start right now. The biggest thing that you want to do is just like make sure that if you do accidentally line up incorrectly, you get one of the mugs thrown in the correct lane as quickly as possible, because like you can throw mug after mug after mug after mug, and you're going to be fine. Slowback through another level. We might even see Lorraine here in a second. Let's see how this goes. Okay, Radamero got the 1, 2, 5, 6. Always a good pattern to get. Oh, 1, 2, 6. That usually means that the waitress is coming soon. But not in this case. There was some... Okay, there she is. Yeah, don't hit the waitress. She's there to help. She's got the roller skates.
In a speed run, you want to hit her because she's taking up a lane that enemy can be.
There we go. Screen wipe for Radamero. Very good choice there. If Radamero did not use one earlier, he currently has 2 possibilities. Yeah, if you get hit by the bully's projectiles, they do stun you for a second. We could have Radamero finishing this stage. Oh my gosh, please, please, please do it. No! Oh, what a heartbreaker. The power of bullies is a curious thing.
Yes, go on.
Oh, and that is a game over. Unfortunately, I do not... Well, if you get a skateboard...
Yeah, if he keeps the skateboard, there's a chance.
The speed run for the entire game is not very long.
The issue is Slowback is making tons of progress.
Yeah. So, like, Radamero does know about the skateboard, though, and if he can manage to get it and hold on to it, there is a very, very slow chance. Unfortunately, taking a hit there makes the bowling ball despawn, as well as any other item on the screen. So Radamero just needs to get a bowling ball and then the skateboard ASAP and hold on to it. There we go. Slowback through another level. Are we the high school?
One more.
One more. There are a lot of these stages. I wonder why GDQ has never accepted this game.
We have tried our best. I have actually, you know, written an entire length of stuff to talk about during the entirety of Back to the Future.
I mean, notice that we've been doing commentary for a solid, what, 45 minutes and haven't stopped basically the entire time. We both love this game. Well, quote unquote, love this game. You know, it's... I genuinely have a lot of fun playing this, though. This is one of the games that I could, anytime just pick up and start playing.
Yeah, one time we even had a co-op stream of me, you, Jangle Storm, and Koala Lazy just, you know, speedrunning this together. And
yeah, we had a 4-way race, and the best thing is that the person who was going to come in first did not hit 88 miles per hour, and our rule is that if you don't, you come in last. And so the person who would have been in first came in last place. It was wonderful. I love it.
That's the evil of this game, is that it is not considered a true run until you get 88. So.
And there we go. Slowback is going to high school. Break Lorraine's heart. That's right. Don't get smooched. Gotta pop the hearts. Well, okay, never mind.
No. He got smooched. What can you do?
You're too cute for your own good. Yeah.
Oh, Marty.
Oh, Marty. Oh my gosh. One of the... I do love that scene in the original Back to the Future because it's just so weird. And like everybody is grossed out by it. She's like, it feels like kissing my brother. It's like, yeah, I'm glad. Well, I mean, that means that she no longer has a crush on Marty, which is good. It's objectively a good thing because she needed, first off, to marry, what's his name? McFly? Marty Dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of who Marty's dad's name is.
George. Yeah, George McFly. Yeah. And come on, it's not the first movie that we had like something like that. Like Star Wars was a little bit odd as well with Luke and Leia kissing. And then they learn that they're like related and they're like, okay, yeah, literally no romance there now. Good. Sometimes that's just life. Okay, Slovak is back to high school.
Yep, we're going to see.
We only have 2 minutes left, so we'll see what Slovak is able to do. I personally feel like Hill Valley High is easier because the hearts are in a consistent string here. You just got to make sure that you move and pop every heart. However, after 30 points, things start getting faster. Still, 7 points is significant there. Slovak will have the victory today, but we're going to let them both play out the rest of this match because, you know, that's part of the fun. They just get to suffer even more. I'm not ending it early.
We are so used to this music that we no longer think it's bad. It's just casual music at this point.
Yeah, some of you all are going to have this stuck in your head for the rest of the day / week. Me? No, it's just Wednesday. That's all it is. This is normal for me, you know? I'll just go back to having Deltarune music in my head. You know, that's the way to go. Okay, less than a minute left. We are close to the end here.
Let's see if Radamero can get the 50.
Yeah, Radamero could possibly. The cafe does take long enough that it could be... I feel like even after we hit time, we'll let Radamero keep playing the cafe. So we'll hold our applause until after the cafe is done because I want to see what happens here. I'll let you know when time is, but yeah, wait until Radamero's done.
No,
Never mind.
Never mind.
Okay, we've got 20 seconds left, everybody. But Slovak is back to high school. Woo! Break her heart, Slovak. 3, 2, 1, and that is the match. Good job. Feel free to put your hands up in the air and clap so that the players can see. And feel free to... Slovak is locked in, though, currently breaking Lorraine's heart. Oh, unfortunately, Lorraine not dissuaded, but congratulations. Yeah, great job. Slovak managing to make it to Hill Valley High. Radamero had a wonderful push, but at 48 bullies got knocked down, and that unfortunately is what locked in the difference here. Still, fantastic effort by both players. Both of them pushed through, and I think learned a lot about how this game worked. Well, everybody, we're going to run to a quick break, but we will be back with our second game of the day. Feel free to grab some water, and we'll be back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kusogrande Live at SGDQ 2025. I am Brosentia, along with someone who, is a familiar face with those who were here yesterday, Mr. Torture.
Hey, bro. Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Here back again.
You chose the game here, DJ Boy for Sega Genesis. What is this?
This is, we had just had a Back to the Future, which is an auto-scroller. So we have another auto-scroller. This is a beat-em-up auto-scroller in exchange. So players here will have to just punch their way around through this particular, I think, beat-em-up game.
Perfect. Well, are you both ready to begin? Okay, in that case, audience, I'm going to need your help to do a countdown. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, as soon as they're able to get there, go! I love that the first guy who shows up just kind of goes,
Yeah.
Okay, so are you courage? Open. Okay.
Yeah. So just as we had yesterday with Street Smart, we got another Japanese-developed game that has, their own version of what America looks like.
Honestly, if you've ever been to America, this is 100% accurate. You know, the dance studio that has giant graffiti on it. Yeah, a lot of skate. You know what? A lot of roller skates in the streets. Apparently, DJ Boy with the D partly halfway cut off, you know.
Yeah. So
I remember that billboard in life. Hey, that's a
Are you
great
go?
graffiti. Are you?
Are you go? Are you cone? I don't know.
I don't know what it
Some
says.
of the
Are you
graffitis are kind of
something?
unreadable.
But yeah, the Beast going up against Ashen Strix. The Beast doing a run yesterday on GDQ stage and setting world record is now here to play an auto scroller. This is what we do to people. We take wonderful, wonderful gamers and we make them cry. And that's actually, Dab is not gonna cry. I know a very strong spirit over here. Currently, Palm Springs Trolley trying to wreck DJ Boy.
So here's the first game over from the Beast.
Oh,
so
no.
that's the great thing about this game. You get one life.
You get one life.
Yep.
No continues.
So I told players to pay attention to the money because they will need it. Upon finishing each stage, which we'll see Ashen now on the first boss, on the first stage, once they get, well, they won't.
Oh no!
But once they get through the first stage and every stage afterwards, they will get to a shop. That shop provides you with items, and one of those items are lives. The lives, though, are the most expensive items in the shop, so they will need to rack up money. I can't remember right now how much was it, but it was a very large amount.
We'll probably see in a second. However, what I can appreciate about this game is that within the first 2 minutes, we've already seen a boss. Like, this game is not pulling its punches, it's throwing us right into the action, and I love that. Not only that, but the sprites are kind of fun in this. Like, look at those giant roller skates.
This game, developed by Kaneko, I think it was, is actually a port of an arcade game by the same name. That's a little more flashy because it's an arcade game. But this one came out in 1989 for the Sega Genesis and got released in Japan and US and also European, so a small version as well. So this game is pretty much similar to what you expect in the arcade game. It's a reasonable port, although it's really hard. But then again, the arcade game was also very hard.
Oh yeah. I haven't played the arcade game. I know that I've seen this version of the game for Genesis before. I forgot how cruel it is when it comes to the number of lives, though, aka no extra lives. However, yeah, as you said, the shop is probably going to be important. What I would be considering right now, as I get close to the end of the stage, is thinking, how do I manage to extend the amount of time that I play? If there is any way to get extra lives, I'm keeping that in mind. If there's a way to get continues, I'm keeping that in mind. And the players should hopefully be thinking that, like, once they get through this boss, if they do get to a shop, looking for extra lives would be the top priority here.
So,
Both have $260. Very nice.
Yeah, sadly that won't be enough because you need $1,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say in America, we're dealing with healthcare here. It's expensive to get an extra life.
So yeah, they will need $1,000 to get the extra life, which is in the shape of the item is a cat.
Good.
So you have
cat.
Yeah, well, see the shop. No, we don't see one sheep. Let's see if the beast can manage because they've managed to secure a good strat on their end. And they get
She is
a
not
defeat
happy.
on the boss.
Now, which version of this game
This
are
is
we
the America.
playing? The America version? I
Easy.
highly recommend playing the America version rather than others because, unfortunately, there is some sensitivity issues with characters in other versions of the game.
This is what we
They
see.
tried to tone that down for the American release. And I appreciate that. Ooh, you can get a burger with egg?
Yeah, the hamburger fills your health to the max.
Y'all, eggs on burgers, so
The
good.
helmet increases your defense. The roller skates increase your speed, your movement speed. And then there's one that says power, which increases your power up. Fortunately, they didn't get
No.
the extra life. And this is the second level. And right off the bat, the second level gives you a spotlight. which
Why?
you can't see. This will just be around for a little while. but it will come back afterwards through the level.
You don't need to do this. Like, at least give us a few levels. Like, yeah, remember, when it comes to a game where you only have one extra life, you want players to be able to at least react to what's happening. There is no reaction time in a game where you have a spotlight around you, and so it's going to be very, very easy to take a lot of damage. Yeah, as you said, though, luckily it was only for a short amount of time. Otherwise, ooh, the 666 subway, my favorite subway. Satan's subway. Uh-oh. No, it's back.
Back to the spotlight, and now it has to traverse through the oil slick, which it's a little slippery. It wasn't affect you too much, but the Beast has some nice strats with the jump kicks.
Like, whatever you can do in order to minimize the number of hits that you take is a good idea. And yeah, jumping over and over I'm not sure if it grants you iframes, but it certainly makes it much more difficult for the enemies to hit you. Ooh, nice spear. Okay. I saw advertisements for nice spear as opposed to gross spear. Ugh.
And bowling balls.
Uh-oh.
Also
It is Back to the Future again. No. Okay. This time we're dodging them. That's okay.
It's minus across the way. Some enemies drop health, not just money, so you can get something back. The health peak, though, the health you get in the shop also increases your life bar. This is why we see on the Beast now that their life has also increased by a couple of points.
Yeah,
now,
the Beast... Oh, yeah?
Now, you see that some of the enemies, you don't need to kill them, since this is another story, but some of that forces you to kill them. And this is the second boss.
Oh, look at him go, that strut, okay. Honestly, I wish I were this cool. Not necessarily in the Speedo, but the other parts.
Yeah, you need to pay attention to hit them.
Oh, the dance!
And this boss is fantastic.
Oh, I love this guy. Okay, come on, do the dance, do the dance. Woo, 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 woo.
Because not only you have to avoid their hits, but also the bowling balls that are falling. That's a dangerous things to happen.
Now, I do want people to know specifically, if you're watching this later and don't know what Kusogrande is, it's a bad video game tournament, and I put bad in quotes because there are a lot of quote-unquote bad games that are fun, or that other people may consider good, that are weird but vastly enjoyable. And honestly, even when games have flaws, there's still a lot to love about them. And this boss right here is something I love. Oh,
yeah.
There he goes.
There we go.
Oh,
Nicely
he's crying.
done.
And he's
Been defeated.
$440, not a whole lot of money, but still enough to... What is happening to him? Strange?
I love these cartoons in between.
Okay, and the Beast was over there just kind of giggling about it as well. I love it. I think it's kind of turned into an octopus of sorts. I'm not sure.
They get to transform.
He got tendrils. Yeah, the Beast has a lot of health and health all the way full.
Spring is also now getting to the strat on the first boss about using the jump kicks, which seems to be the safer strat.
Oh yeah, jump
That
kid.
can be really good if once you also start paying attention to your power meter, well, your power up that you get at the store. That will also make it just can make it really easy to just land those kicks and get a lot of hits on the bosses. Now we see the base on the third stage, the casino, which introduces the clown traps, which are explosive. So you gotta take care of not getting hit in get them to hit you because they will damage you.
Oh yeah.
The good thing is that
Ashen Strix is through stage 1.
Nicely
Fantastic.
done.
Easy.
Now they will get to see. Now they will get to see as well. Now, let's see what Ashen Strix does with the items, because they will. Oh, they already bought. I think they bought some life or power because they don't have enough
I do
money.
see extra health at the bottom. I believe getting the health power up, not a bad idea, because the amount that you extend your ability to play the game, the better. Of course, the Beast already on round 3. How many levels are in this
I
game?
think there's 5 levels, but you get to do, I think, 5. The 5th level gives you boss rush, so you will have to fight all of the bosses again. I don't foresee a completion yet, because this game can be brutal just a little later.
Yeah, we'll have to see how the Beast deals with this wave of enemies. followed by, obviously, there's going to be a boss. Only 10% of odds. Gosh. Those are really
there's the
bad
bosses.
odds.
This is the clown.
Oh, no, not the clown.
2 clowns.
Oh, no, not 2 clowns. No.
So these clowns are not that hard to get to them, but then you will have to get against 2 of them, and then you will also need to once you get to defeat them, you will also get them on explosive. Okay, they exploded over there. So
no,
you gotta
not the clown head.
watch out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, one of them is down.
Thab has so many clown heads. No. Okay.
You get more and more clowns on your way, so you gotta take care of them.
Luckily, Thab has a decent amount of health, I think, even taking hits here.
yeah.
Thab should be able to get through it. Ashen Strix, meanwhile, on stage 2, getting past the nice beer, dodging the bowling balls, and making progress. Thab is through the boss.
Nice job.
Congratulations. Moving on to stage 4. Help, help!
You get to the small clown.
DJ Boy, very concerned about the status of the clown there. Okay, and back to the item shop. Thab getting extra health. That's never a bad idea, except no extra life.
Yeah, I think as long as you get decent amount of health, you won't need another life.
But
That
luckily, we
remains to
get
be
the
seen.
dancing,
Yeah, more goons.
dancing dude on Ashen Strix's side. Ashen has taken a lot of hits. I expect a death on this boss, probably. Like, Ashen does not have a whole lot of health left, but we'll have to see. Ooh, those dance moves. I mean, this is DJ Boy. Are you playing music? Why are you DJ Boy? Like, what's your story?
So your name is Donald J. Boy?
Donald J.
So
Boy.
some...
That's such a stupid name. Donald J. Boy. Oh, unfortunately, Ashen Strix got a game over.
Yeah,
Okay, so your name is Donald J. Boy.
Say, you're Donald J. Boy, you're going to participate in a skating competition, but the opposing team that you're going to compete with is not happy that you are going to do this, so they kidnapped your girlfriend. So...
Oh, so okay, we're getting stereotypical 80s,
Yeah.
90s story. Gotta
And
go
you
save
got
my
some
girlfriend.
platformer on round 4. So yeah, you basically need to get your girlfriend back and go against the opposing team in order to get her back. The manual itself has a really good, has the story laid out with some comical, some graphics that resemble a comic. This is pretty good.
Now, while completions are somewhat rare in Kusogrande, if for some reason somebody does manage to complete the game, we consider that a victory,
Yep.
and the match does end at that point. There is always the possibility of a quick victory. Not necessarily going to happen, but you never know when it comes to the players. Sometimes they are just much, much better than you expected. Of course,
This is
we've
the
still
thing.
got plenty of difficulty.
This is one of the things that happens at Kusogrande as well. On the regular tournament, we get to see some players that are magnificent at certain types of games. Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many times that I've been like, how the crap did you get
Yeah.
through this game?
They
How?
breeze through the games.
Oh, okay.
So now there comes a mirror fight.
No, mirror match.
Yep. The good thing is that we have the same amount of health, so we have to watch out what their punches is. The good thing is that the enemy boss here does a movement that you don't do, which is kind of useless, which is the double punch. You see them flexing their arms on the sides. Oh.
Yeah, Thab
The beast is
using a
getting-
good strategy
yeah,
of
good strategy.
getting a kick queued up while sliding. That way, as soon as the
Oh.
hitbox touches the enemy, damage is dealt. This is going very, very well for Thab.
That is some very reasonable strats.
Oh, and there we go. The mirror
Yeah.
match is done.
Now
What
we get
the
to round
heck?
5.
Okay, I like this game. Yeah, this has some good stuff. Shut up!
Now, Tab has a reasonable amount of money to buy an extra life, and he does so. This is a
Oh.
very smart strategy so far.
Now, you
We'll
didn't
see if
tell
it
them
paid
what
off.
the items were, right?
No.
Okay, Thab decided, let's go ahead and gamble and see what the cat with the question marks does.
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
It's a good choice. I imagine Thab doesn't know. It must be, I don't know, a special power up or some of the such. But no, it's an extra life.
Yeah, of course. A loss on round 5, especially if Thab loses both lives, he will be going back to the beginning of the game, you know.
And he still has to go through the level, and, well, that's a health pickup.
Oh,
Yeah,
poor Garfield.
unimportant.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta kick Garfield in order to get his food. I feel bad for Garfield. JK, he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Thab moving
And now we're
on.
going to the boss rush.
Uh-oh.
We'll
Okay.
see what Thab can do here as well, but it is possible that we can see if they can repeat the strategies they've done so far on the bosses. We'll see them doing something else.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Thab doing a good job of landing hits without taking damage himself. There's a reason Thab is becoming a legend here over in the GDQ community. Like with the PS1 Mystery Tournament last year, doing fantastic in Kusa Live this year, getting, setting world record for one of the games yesterday on stage.
Plummet All Seasons was a fantastic run. I was there to see some of it. So,
yeah, it's really exciting to see someone do this well in the game because, like, Ashen Strix is, I'd say, even doing better than average.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just Thab is so domineering here.
One hit out of this first part of the boss is a very good thing.
Yeah,
We'll see
okay,
what happens
moving on.
to the next, because we have this.
Yeah!
This
Get
one
the dance.
landed some hits as well, but that was okay. Yeah, see, if you get a little too greedy, you will get punished by these bosses. As long as you manage to land the hits and run away, pretty similar to what happened with Street Smart yesterday. Hit and run. That's a good thing that we see in a mirror match sorts on both on both the screens as well. We see Ashen also trying to deal some damage on this very some boss on the second level.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ashen also dealing with the bowling balls here. Ashen goes down. That is a game over. Ashen will be going back to the beginning. Still, he's doing fantastic here. It's just Thab is blowing away any of my expectations here.
Yeah. That's really.
I love it.
Yeah. So they're launching some damage here and there, but they're also receiving some damage. The good thing that Thab has the extra life, which he doesn't know.
Yeah, Thab doesn't know that that was an
No.
extra life, you know?
He's playing it very carefully, but we'll see what happens once he goes through these boss rush. We still have a couple more bosses to go through before hitting the last boss in the game.
I believe after the boss rush, there's probably a final boss as well, right?
Yep.
Good, good.
You get to do a couple more things and you face the boss.
Okay, clown number 1 goes down. Unfortunately, the clown head still here to terrorize. Oh my
Thab
gosh.
is running around.
But yeah, rather
and
than
Just try
the
to avoid
typical
the
bosses, they have a limited life. They will eventually explode and die. Okay, Thab just dodging the... Actually, the clown head doesn't seem to hurt you unless it explodes right
Yep.
next to you.
When it gets to that space, it just explodes.
Okay, down to
So we need to
3
expect them
clown
until they
heads.
go away, which is kind of a dumb tactic.
Ashen Strix, meanwhile, moving on to Palm Springs, getting close to boss number 1.
Then we get
Thab,
to see
mirror match. This
Mirror.
was trivial for Thab the first time that he did this. I don't think this is going to be difficult.
No. I think the good thing about this game is that you can find the strat as long as you don't get greedy.
Oh, yeah. But of course...
One of the things about this type of games is if you get greedy, you get punished very easily.
Yeah.
You can get some hits here and there, but it won't be too much of a problem.
Now, Thab does
Ooh.
not have a lot of health,
Nope.
and if we are going into the final boss in just a little bit, Thab is going to have a bit of work.
Yep. Here comes not the final boss, but the boss of this stage, which is the final part of this boss rush. This is a new boss here.
Gotcha. He doesn't seem too
No.
rough. Okay, jump
Just his
over,
fire.
breathe fire. Ooh, uppercut. That
Uppercuts
I
as
like
well.
that. Yeah. He needs to attack more. What are you doing, boss? You're just dancing. Stop dancing. Start fighting. Come on, take Thab down. I gotta start cheering for the computer.
The thing is, the computer has a lot of health, so we gotta land a couple of kicks in the way. So considering that Thab did not power up most of the other items in the shop, didn't get most of the powers from the shop, he's got a lot of hits in order to get to the boss. It takes time, but it's not a bad strategy.
Oh, yeah. Like, the players don't know this game, you know? They're just learning to play it on the fly, so you don't know what the most helpful items are going to be. Boss landing another hit, but goes down.
Goes down.
Thab moving on. Fantastic. What is going on? You hide Mary? Right, DJ. I love that guy. Well,
So
let's see what Thab decides
some
to
energy,
do.
of course.
The heal is a good idea.
A good idea. And then we got to get to the final fight here against this guy, which if that hasn't found any other issues with the other bosses, I don't think we'll find an issue with this one as well. But yeah, this one will do some fancy attacks.
Okay, good. Come on, punch Thab. Come on. I want Ashen Strix to have a chance to come back.
And the thing is that this boss lands some combos that we've seen so far, so Thab will have to figure out how to punch him, but also not get comboed on the way. But also considering that the boss is kind of like finicky on its moveset. Do some teleporting along the way.
Yeah, the boss is doing fantastic. She looks pretty amazing. Okay. Come on. Yeah, and the boss landing quite a few hits against Thab. This is what I was hoping for. We need the boss to take Thab down.
Boss can also be dumb sometimes, so you will see some punches along the way. But also teleporting away. So some of these threats.
Meanwhile, Ashen taking down the Chippendale dancer here. Just
taking on.
Yeah.
What he does, actually.
Having a lot of fun. Yeah, this isn't Rescue Rangers. It's a different type that we're having on the screen, and that's fine. Mostly dealing with dancing and strutting. Yeah.
So we see the beast is still trying to hit the boss. The thing is that what's good about Thab is that he's got another extra life along the way. So even if he loses a life, which we'll see if he does, most likely going to happen, he will have an advantage over the boss because the boss is always health is always halfway through. So we see there Thab losing the extra life, and now on the other, but trying to play more aggressive considering that he's got more health now.
Just checking, is Schmumbler here? Perfect. Then I do think that we have our GM for our two next players over chilling here. So feel free to come on over and talk to the GM for the next game. Thab using the second life. 3 hits possibly left on the boss. Thab is making some excellent progress here.
Around 6 to 7 kicks along the way that need to be landed in order to kill the boss.
Yeah, still not bad at all. There is a possibility of a game clear then, huh?
Yep.
I just love it. Like,
happen.
The boss getting come back. Come on, you can do it. Hit Thab. That very, very quick movement after the warp is always really good.
Because it likes the boss scares you with those moves, but it wasn't too much. Thab's reflexes are very on point.
Good jabs. Come on, good. Come on. Get him. Come on, you can do it. I know I'm cheering for the boss. Usually I cheer for the players, but Thab is so far in the lead. I gotta cheer for the boss. Come on. Yes! Wait. No!
That's
No, Thab!
So we'll have to go over it again.
Thab, I'm so sad for you that we get to watch the rest of the match.
And on to the game. We'll see Ashen on the other end also on stage 3, which is doing slow but steady progress. It's a good thing that they managed to land hits on kill the previous boss on the stage 2.
still, like, Ashen Strix currently on the end of stage 3. Like, even though Thab did get a full game over, I still think it's very unlikely that Ashen Strix will pass him. Like, that was such a wonderful push through the game.
Yep.
And that's why I'm cheering, not for the computer, not because, you know, I have anything against Thab, just because I get really excited for when a game decides that, nah, you're not going to win. You're just going to suffer a little bit.
So Ashen now on round 4. Let's see in the shop. We'll get a health pickup and perhaps a life. Yep.
Yeah,
This
and
is a
I
good
also,
move.
I
Let's
always
see what
got to
Ashen
cheer for
does.
the underdog too. You know?
I know.
Yeah.
So we now see Ashen on stage 4, which brought in those lovely pits. So we'll see what Ashen does at the end if they manage to land the proper jumps. This game is fantastic.
Enemy doing a belly flop. Like, yeah, at this point, there's literally no way for Ashen Strix to win unless he beats the game.
I want... Ashen has been doing steady.
Ashen is
This
doing
is
fantastic
so
at this
far.
point, though. Like,
So-
on round 4 with a full health bar, that's really, really good for what you want to do in this game. You know, a good chance that Ashen Strix could make it to the final round. If he happens to get the extra life as well, that will be beneficial. You know, and if he's been buying some of the other power-ups, if he's gotten any of the power-ups, this could make the rest of the game a little bit easier. But again, I don't know what's going to happen, and the players don't know what the different items in the shop do. Guess what? It just gives you a picture, and you have to guess what the picture does. And the cat with question marks next to it, what does a cat with question marks mean?
Ashen is
I
doing
don't know. If I were
some,
playing it, I'd buy the cat.
Ashen is doing some risky jumps there, and they managed to get through that portion of the stage. I was a little scared about that.
That
Too
is
bad they
actually-
got through a pit, so they lost at least 3 points of life.
Yeah, pits do a lot of damage. As in real life, you don't want to fall in a pit.
Oh, that's a health pickup. Nice. Very well done.
I'm trying
So
to-
this is the thing about the game. You can
Yes.
skip enemies, but it's also very useful to kill them because you can only get money. You can also get an extra life refill.
Yeah, honestly, the items and the money that you can get from enemies extremely helpful. Money might even be more important than the health refill, just because you can spend it at the shop in order to get the various items. It looks like Thab went for one of the power-ups, got a health refill, went for a power-up. This may make the rest of this game a bit easier because I don't believe Thab got a single power-up. I could be mistaken. Thab went into the very final round, though, with over $1,000 left, which means that he did not use all of the money that he could have. And that could have been the mistake that made him go all the way back to the beginning of the game. A very small
Ooh,
mistake,
nicely done
probably
there.
not going to cause a loss, but, you know, you gotta gauge, you know, is it a good time to spend money? Oh, phony what? I love that. I love the cutscenes.
And the power up? Yep, they got the power up. So you get more, your punches hit harder now, thanks to the power up that Ashen got through. So Ashen is now on round 5, not only with a full bar, I think he got an extra life as well, but also a power up. So Ashen is on a very strong run right now.
I really enjoy watching Thab's strategy of just jumping over and over in this area. Again, like the more you can avoid hits from enemies, the better. And just staying up in the air, a good idea. Ashen Strix sees a cat. Can you free
Yep.
Garfield?
Yep.
Yes.
And you
Get the
a health-
burger.
Get a health pickup. Doesn't make much of a sense at this point in the stage, but yeah.
We're on to the boss rush for Ashen Strix.
Yep.
Now, Ashen, I believe, has been struggling with bosses a little bit more, but having a full health bar as well as some of the power-ups may make this boss rush go fairly quickly. We'll have to see what happens here. This lady doing a pretty good job of just not hitting Ashen Strix, unfortunately.
Ashen doing really solid work. Ashen so far, we've been focused so much on that, but Ashen's been very consistent and standing strategy with his bosses too, about hitting and running. But some of the times the boss AI just gets a little weird, so you can land a couple of hits on them.
Yeah, you never really know what's going to happen. Ooh, there she goes, Ashen. Moving on to boss number 2, the Chippendale Dancer. Rescue Ranger.
I love this dancer.
Yeah,
He's a
he's great.
fantastic
I
boss.
mean, like,
Ooh, yeah. Ashen's getting a lot of hits on the way, so should switch back to the jumping strategy.
ooh, getting a lot of
That
hits
hurts.
on Ashen Strix. Yeah, the thing is, Ashen probably knows that this is boss rush and knows what's coming up. If he is worried about the next 2 bosses, like because we got the clowns and then the mirror match, I don't think the mirror match was too worrying.
No.
This was probably the hardest
Yep.
boss for Ashen Strix. So if he can get through this, we're probably going to see round 6 in the final boss.
The thing is this, I'm worried that Ashen might reach round 6 with 1 life less.
There is a shop after this,
There's
though.
a shop,
so,
but we'll see if Ashen manages to get some coins or enough coins to buy an extra life or a health refill in case they don't lose. Well, the health refill is pretty cheap next to the other power-ups. So now we get to see Ashen now on the boss rush. Oh, and the beast also lost. It's back to the beginning of the game. See, this is the game. When you get the power-ups, the game becomes kind of manageable, but once you lose them and start over, yeah, it gets rough. Very rough. So, Ashen, that's the way. You don't need to face the clowns. Good job!
Yeah.
Run!
Oh, watch out, they're gonna explode. Yeah, Thab, meanwhile, back to the beginning of the game, but if Ashen is not able to get through the boss rush or through the final boss, Thab will be in the lead, or, will be closer to getting there and have a better chance of actually finishing the game.
Yeah, I think at this rate, the only way for Ashen to get to the lead is to defeat the boss. The final boss, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, considering the boss had 1 bar of health, and I think Thab was probably 1 hit away from taking down the final boss.
Yep.
Absolutely. Like, this has been a very impressive. Give it up for Ashen Strix. That is
Nicely done.
fantastic. Oh, wait.
No,
No,
we have this boss as
I
well.
forgot about this, too.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. Okay,
But as long as Ashen manages to do the same strategy we've seen that the beast did as well, just hit and run. No jumps, maybe.
kick him,
Don't let-
punch him, make
Yep.
him fall down. He's gonna breathe fire, and that does nothing as far as I can tell. I don't know what this walk cycle is either. Like, what's he doing? Just
What cycles in the game are like, I don't know, something that you don't understand too much. If you look at the lady on the beast screen right now, they're moving, but they're not doing anything that makes sense on a walking cycle.
Also, apologies to everybody. I was trying to do the walk cycle and I hit the mic. So I apologize for the jump scare for anybody who was scared. Mostly our tech, Nux, who has been here for the entire Kuso Live and is our dedicated tech. Thank you. Let's give it up for our tech. Honestly, I love how much they help. They do a fantastic job, and Nux actually skipped a really cool breakfast in order to be here for Back to the Future and DJ Boy.
Don't mention it again.
Oh, nice. Ooh, Ashen Strix.
on round 6.
Very nice. Let's see how
see what
Ashen
happens.
does. Landing a couple hits. Let's see what the boss does here. Oh, kicks
and
to
there
the
comes the
face.
kicks.
That's kind of expected. Right about now, the boss can either do a warp and some very quick attacks or start just doing this slide kick, some chops. There's very little warning that the boss is actually going to attack, so yeah,
And
it's
best to
important.
get moving because the teleport might show up next to you and land some really nasty
Oh,
punches and kicks.
oh, okay.
Ooh, no,
Unfortunately,
hurt.
walking into the karate kicks there. Karate chops. Chop kick. Okay.
Yep. Ooh.
Now I gotta cheer for the computer again so that Thab can get back. Come on, computer. Take Ashen Strix down. Yeah.
Evil
Oh,
Rosacea.
I always gotta cheer for like whoever's got the best chance right now to go down so that the other player has a chance. Thab is technically in the lead due to taking this final boss down to, as far as I can tell, 1 HP. Ashen is a bit behind. However, we'll have to see, did Ashen get the extra life? If so,
I think they did and they didn't lose the previous one because they managed to beat the final boss, the previous boss, with a little more 2 to 3 health bars.
gotcha. Ooh, Ashen very low on health. I know that Ashen is really trying to dance and not get hit.
Oh, that's
Unfortunately,
nice
this
hit.
boss has very little warning when a hit is about to come out, and especially after the warp, if you wait too long to get hits out, the boss starts getting attacks out that can just destroy you. Okay, let's see. Are you going to warp or are you going to start attacking? Oh, we've got the attacks. We've got the attacks coming out. Okay, we've got the warp. Where is the boss going to appear? Right there. Oh no, I don't know what's going to happen.
Nope. Boss is taking their sweet time to land something. Or appear from
Okay, Ash.
Ashen got. Let's see if Ash gets greedy or not. Because one of the reasons Thab lost because he got greedy and the boss landed some really heavy punches and kicks.
Yeah, if you start getting greedy and aren't taking your time, you can end up dying pretty quickly. Ashen is still doing a lot of dancing. Is this going to be the right strategy here? Will the boss get some quick attacks? Okay, taking Ashen down a couple more hit points. Yeah, this is not over yet. A kick to the face. Yeah, right now, I feel like one of the more reliable times to actually land hits on this boss. Ooh, Ashen got hit. I don't know. Like, right after the warp is generally a good time to get attacks out. Okay, the warp here. This may open up the... Ashen, are you going to manage to land the final hits? Oh my gosh.
That was close.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Ashen's not too far.
Oh my gosh. Okay. The combo.
Oh, they got it. Yep. They got it.
And that is a lead, and everybody, let's just make sure.
And that's a game over.
And that is time, everybody. Ashen with the upset. Thab was 1 hit point away from winning the game. And Ashen just finished it. Thab, you were so close to taking the victory here. This was a very exciting, and I like, seriously, give it up for both of these players. They did an amazing job, and seeing a clear in this game anytime is impressive. Both of them making that far, super impressive. You know, there is no shame losing in a tournament, and Thab is a legend around here. Thank you all so much. Ashen Strix is moving on in the tournament, and we will get set up for the next match. So feel free to chill, go grab some water, and we'll be right back, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kusogrande Live at SGDQ 2025. I am Brosentia here with NPC again. NPC is the GM during this match and has chosen a wonderful game called Funday. Before we get into this, I want y'all to know that we do have matches tomorrow and Friday. Again, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for both of them. Tomorrow will be the quarterfinals. Afterwards, we have the semifinals and the finals on Friday. Of course, the main Kusogrande tournament is happening generally year-round. We have sign-ups for Kuso 9, the 9th main online tournament that I've been hosting. They are currently open. If y'all want, you can just message me or over on the Kusogrande Discord, discord.gg/Kusogrande. You can check it out over in the announcements. There, the sign-up sheet is right there. Otherwise, thank you for being here. NPC, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite well because we got a fun one today.
Well, yeah, it's Funday.
It's not Sunday, but it's going to be a fun day.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. That's what it is. But yeah, as for the players, are you both ready to begin? Cool. We got thumbs up. So, audience, I'll need your help to do a countdown. We're going to go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, go! Best of luck to the players! Well, NPC, what is this game? What is up with us having skateboard and rollerblading games? Like, what,
I don't know,
what
but
is
I can't
this?
wait for game number 4 today.
Uh-oh.
Yes, this is Sunday Funday. So to put this, basically describe this game, there is a group called The Color Dreams that made a game called Menace Beach. And yeah, they weren't really great games, but they decided that they were going to make Christian games afterwards, so they decided they would take Menace Beach and make it into a Christian game, which is this game Sunday Funday that we have in front of you.
Yeah, my understanding is that, like, Color Dreams made a bunch of games, and Nintendo's like, no, you can't release those, and they're like, nobody's buying these games. We're not really able to get them on Nintendo. What if we made them religious? And they tried that and ended up being successful. As far as I know,
Somehow,
they
question
weren't.
mark?
As far as I know, they weren't necessarily Christian developers. They just made Christian games or converted their other games to Christian themes and ended up having actually a pretty decent level of success.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rosa is through the first level. Very nice, very quick clear. Schmumbler working their way through the level, and now we are into the underground, the sewer.
No.
Oh no, you exploded! No!
Yeah, you gotta be careful of the mine.
I just love.
There you go. I also love the doves that fly out of the enemies. It's like, why?
Yeah, what do the doves do?
They just prove that they're now going to church.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're converting people. That's what we're doing
This is
by
such
making
a
them
bad
explode.
conversion game.
Yeah, this is when I say that this is a Christian themed game, this in the loosest sense of the word.
Very loose.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the original game was about you going and saving a woman who was kidnapped. You know, an absolutely new idea that has never been seen in video games before. But
Yeah.
this, instead, we're trying to make it to church.
Yeah, that's basically the entire story, is that you're trying to go to church, and all these people are preventing you from going to church.
Yeah, now we did have that wasn't super bright flashing. Does this game have other flashing lights later on?
Only if we get to the boss.
Okay, if we make it to a boss, there may be some flashing
boss.
lights. So, the boss. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just a heads up that could happen later on for any of you who are watching either on a VOD or in person. We may eventually get to some flashing lights. But honestly, this game's pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, what you don't really see is that you don't move very well in this game, and
I think I see that.
you see, it is very hard to control your character, and really the best way to try to take out enemies is to try to do a jump kick, would you say?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the sort of jumping and kicking. It looks like Schmumbler already through level 2. Fantastic job. On to level 3. How many?
Now, there are only 12 levels in this game, but there is a lot of stuff in between that's going to, you know, be difficult, I'll just say.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything because partly I can't remember if it's in this version or if it's in the original Menace Beach version, so I'll just be surprised along with everybody else.
It's like, now I'm curious what the heck you're referring to.
Just some of the enemies that show up in the game.
Well, the thing about Menace Beach is that the plumbers you find in the underground pipe, those in Menace Beach are Elvis impersonators, and
I was wondering about Elvis. Elvis isn't in the religious one?
Yeah, and Elvis pelvises you to death, pretty much.
Also, who is this lady here?
Let's actually talk about that, because I do have all the enemies here.
And why are we killing people while trying to get to church? Like, this is my concern.
She is Rita Rich. Rita has many chores that she needs done. Everything from walking her poodle to mowing her lawn. She has lots of money to pay to do these things.
Oh no, that's a game over for Rosa.
Yeah, but there are plenty of continues in this game, so.
Okay, Schmumbler has learned the floating strats and is through World 3. Very, very nice. Okay.
So now we have butterflies that are evil.
Rita Rich just needs work done. That's why you need to get rid of her.
Well, she's gonna pay you lots of money, and money is evil.
Oh my!
It's keeping you from Sunday school.
Money. You know what? That's fine. Honestly, I grew up in a very religious family. I'll take the money. Rita Rich, you're my friend. Oh, watch out the banana. Okay.
Yeah, the banana doesn't. I was like, yeah, those spinnies things will shoot you every which direction. Yeah, you don't want it to accidentally throw you into the water.
Now, does this game have infinite continues?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
But the thing about it is that there are going to be levels where you're going to need all those infinite continues.
Yeah. I mean, we've already seen a lot of deaths happening on both of the screens here, you know. Both of the players have had at least one game over. But the thing is, when you know that you have infinite continues, you can be a little bit riskier, you know, especially when levels are short. But the biggest thing is that if you keep going back to the beginning of a level, like more than 2 times, you probably want to start going a little slower. I'm sorry, I got distracted by a clown?
Yeah, they're clowns.
Okay.
Let me see. It says
clown.
It's Craig the Clown.
Not Craig.
Craig will try to entice you to play with him by tossing water balloons at you. If you're all wet, you won't want to go to church.
Yeah, it's true. If for some reason a clown covers you with water, you just, it's not time to go to church.
Yeah, it's really, yeah, it's interesting the different characters they have for this.
Yeah.
It's like the bullies are tough guys who will try to slow you down by picking on you. Oh no, picking on you.
Oh no, those jerks. Okay, Rosa trying to get past Rita Rich. There we go. I think Rosa is close to the end of stage 3.
Yeah.
We've got balloon strats. Very nice.
Balloons are very nice in this game, and that they will help you get far.
Yeah. And Schmumbler passed stage 4. Schmumbler a full level ahead. But, you know, there are going to be walls later on that show up. I'm seeing other enemies show up here.
So, let me tell you about Dan the Beach Dude. Surf's up! Dan wants to go surfing with him. If you skip church, you'll catch all the best waves.
No, so this is all about being tempted to not go to church. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you read the manual, that's what the game's about. If you play it a game. It's about you beating up this dude who looks like a little bit like Guile, you know?
It's very loose, I'll just say that.
I mean, considering the original game had nothing to do with religion, understandably, the connection's very, very loose. Unfortunately, Raza hitting the switch, but all you have to do is hit the switch again, and it turns the lights back on. I don't... oh, who is on Schmumbler's screen? What are these enemies?
That is Sailor Sammy. Sammy Boats needs the barnacle scraped from the hull. He's in a hurry and can't wait, and he wants your help now.
Oh, no! Oh, you know, it's a sin to help somebody if it means you don't get to go to church. So you better blow him up.
You better blow him up.
Oh, and it looks like we have a pop-up. That's okay. Schmumbler back into the game. What about this lady? Oh, we've got a guy in the tux in the sewers.
Oh, that is businessman Bert.
Businessman Bert.
This guy will try to persuade you that working on Sunday morning will make you lots of money, and he's got just the job for you.
What's the job?
It doesn't say.
Oh, dang it. Probably like working as a cart pusher at Walmart. Ugh. I did that. Had to work on Sundays. Ugh. Well, I also see a lady popping out of the boxes here.
Yeah, she's not technically an enemy. She gives you all these power-ups. Or she could...
she could blow you up.
Yeah, and she can blow you a kiss, which does damage to you.
Understandably. There we go, Rosa, through World 4. Fantastic job. We are close to a tie. Schmumbler is in the lead right now. Unfortunately, got smooched. Yeah.
Yeah, grabbing an extra bomb is always useful. Or not.
Uh-oh.
I thought they were holding that for backup.
That's all right. We've got the beach dude on Schmumbler's screen. Totally not Guile. Oh.
Totally not Guile.
Not at all. Yeah, the whole history of Wisdom Tree is actually pretty fascinating. What's funny is that Boss Fight Books put out a game about Wisdom Tree, and I'm quoted in it.
What? Why are you quoted?
Because I used to speedrun Bible Adventures, you know?
Yeah, you did, what was it, the baby one?
Baby Moses, I did David and Goliath, yeah. No one, except for maybe a few people speedruns Noah's Ark. I have a feeling I'm going to see a hand go up over there, okay? Author Blues is admitting to being the most dedicated Bible Adventures player out there. I mean, come on, he beat my Baby Moses world record by a fraction of a second.
But that game is, like, very quick to do anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, there is still, like, a tiny mistake in there that you can technically beat Author Blues' time, but, you know, if you want to grind Baby Moses for 100 hours, go beat Author Blues. Good luck. It's like a minute-and-a-half run, but it would take a very, very long time to beat that. Like, it's almost... It's very, very close to being perfect.
Nice, 2 for the price of 1. And you're not going to get that far doing that.
No. Oh, no, businessman. Rosa, don't get a job. No. Employment is evil. Don't let him give you a job or a 401k.
A 401k, you say?
Oh, you're being tempted? Uh-huh.
I'm being tempted.
Also, there are benefits. Health insurance. So he's coming for you.
Is it does it dental? Is there dental?
There's dental.
Oh, my goodness.
No church for you. You get your teeth fixed. Oh, no. Unfortunately, the other guy got exploded. I just love when the child explodes. Like, that's kind of, like...
Well, the funny thing is that even though it's supposed to be bombs, they don't call them bombs. They call them sour grapefruits. In the manual, it says grapefruit.
Who's in the sewer giving you grapefruit?
Yes, sour grapefruits make people explode and turn into doves.
Well, good for them. Yeah, do you turn into a dove when you die?
I don't know. I haven't died yet. I'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to turn into a ghost. I think that would be so much fun. I would haunt so many people. Oh, no, seriously. I'm really hoping that I turn into a ghost after I die. Oh, Rosa, no! I would have so many fun shenanigans, though. Like, okay, depending on ghost... Oh, Schmumbler is through another level. Fantastic job, Schmumbler. Now, question.
Yep.
I think that what's flawed about this game? I'm not sure I can tell.
Have you even tried the controls of this game?
I think I've beaten this game.
They're making this actually look like this controls like a normal video
This
game.
looks playable.
It's not.
No.
And I'm
Wisdom
actually
Tree.
shocked both of these are moving them like it's a normal control game because it's like ice physics the entire game.
I mean, you're on a skateboard the entire game, yeah. Wisdom Tree games also sort of notorious at having a little bit of a strange update rate when it comes to movement in them, so inputs can feel either late or just completely missed. It's very easy to feel like, you know, when you push a button, you move about half a second after you intended. It's like just figuring out how to adjust to the input delay takes a lot of work. The players are doing a very good job.
Yeah,
Rosa through World 6 already. Very nice. On to Schmumbler's World. We are close to a tie between the two players here.
Yeah, Rosa has one life where Schmumbler does not, so Schmumbler might have to be redoing this level. So we'll
Yeah,
have to see.
I mean, both of the players might redo this level a few times. Okay. Who are these, like, normal dudes out? Oh, these
Those
are the bullies.
Those are the bullies, yes.
Okay, what about the people in the building throwing grapefruit at you? Are they, like, produce workers?
I don't know. They never really say. Oh.
Okay, Rosa back to the beginning of the stage. Schmumbler going to use a continue and get back in this. As long as you don't accidentally select start rather than continue, you are good.
I told them to be careful because I don't have any pity about that.
Yeah, in general, menu bosses are a thing in Kusogrande. This one is not the worst menu boss, but it is still something that you need to be aware of because messing something up could end your run. Simply put, you know, unless we specifically give away... Oh, no, Rosa, no!
So they both know about the giant gap that's there.
Yeah, luckily, while playing this game, you can sort of use your attack to float through the air and make more horizontal progress. And while you probably can get the balloon from the clown, that's probably the quote-unquote intended way to do it.
There you go.
Still, using the skateboard buffer in order to just float is maybe even better. Very nice, Schmumbler. Damage boost into the end the end area of that specific stage. Now we're on to level 8 where we've got a bird. Oh no. Oh, I see what this bird's gonna do. It's gonna make everything bad.
Yeah.
Oh, fish on Schmumblers. No, get off, fish. Go away, fish. Okay, trying to avoid the smooches, the fish, the grapefruit. That guy.
Barnacle Bill.
Barnacle Bill, no. Oh no, Schmumbler got birded.
Sailor Sammy. I don't know why I thought Barnacle Bill for some reason.
Sailor
Sammy.
That's all right. Yeah, Schmumbler is learning what birds do in this game. And oh no, Rosa, no. That's all right. Like, every time that you die, you should learn a lesson. And yeah, Rosa had not seen that next area here and probably knows, hey, I need something else in order to help me across.
Yeah, so here comes the fun part of trying to play this, is that you want her to throw out a bomb, but you have to wait for it. And it's sometimes very hard for them to... Yeah, because she keeps throwing other stuff as well and might accidentally make you throw away the bomb that you have.
Oh, trying to lure him over. Is he gonna explode? No, Schmumbler accidentally opened up this menu. No.
Grab it. Okay, good.
Okay, Schmumbler has the grapefruit. And unfortunately, the fish making it difficult to hold onto the grapefruit. Do you have to attack in order to get rid of them?
Yes, you do have to tap. You have to do like your jump kick to get rid of them.
Oh no, the bird! Uh-oh. Oh no, no, no. Bad bird.
Yeah, the birds are basically a big time waster, and you try to avoid them as much as you can.
Yeah, there's a common saying in speedrunning that birds are jerks. It
Very
comes
much,
with
yeah.
blind races as well. Okay, Schmumbler holding on to a bomb. Oh, Rasa unfortunately dying to a milk carton? I don't know what these things are that are flying out. Yeah, what else does she throw? She kisses, she gives bombs, and then there's the
newspapers.
brick. Oh, newspapers.
That's the Sunday paper in the instruction manual.
Oh, the Sunday. Is the Sunday paper good or evil? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, because it really...
Schmumbler got a fun taste of that.
Rasa in a very difficult situation. Being right here, unfortunately, Rasa does not have the height to make this jump and needs to die.
Yeah.
Or kill the clown and grab the balloon.
Getting the
Honestly.
balloon is what you really want.
Yeah, you can do the skateboard trick in order to get across, but the balloon is more reliable. No!
Yeah, if you hit any button while holding the balloon, it will let go, so...
No, Schmumbler got smooched! Smooched to death! It's just like Back to the Future.
What?
Well,
Oh, Lorraine, yeah.
Lorraine, yeah.
I had to think for a second. I didn't know what the heck you were talking about.
Oh, no! Another game over. But remember, the players are only one level apart, and once you beat a level, you lock in progress as long as you hit continue.
Right now, Schmumbler's in the lead. But yeah, they're trying to get that bomb, and the entire game is against trying to let you keep having that bomb. Or grapefruit, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's really hard. The one thing I did tell them about the bomb to make life even a slightly bit easier is, oh, despawned him. That's nice.
Yeah, the enemy jumped into the pit. As it turns out, you don't need to blow enemies up if they just go swimming.
Yes and no, because you can despawn them, but you have, if you go back into that area, they will respawn if you have to, if you die and have to go back to that same area.
Oh, I believe it.
So you want to try to keep going forward as much as you can.
Oh no, the bird! Oh, that was... I don't like this bird. This bird is a jerk. Oh, Rasa might... Okay, wonderful push. I believe this is the end of the stage and an extra life. That is World 7 completed. Both players on World 8. Worlds are very small in this game. I wouldn't call this world. I would call this, like, an area of a city. But, you know, maybe we're dealing with individual, very tiny planets trying to get church. It's complicated.
It's so hard.
Oh my gosh. Like, the trolls, all the knockback, the birds, like, everything is trying to keep you from making it to church. As it turns out, birds are not Christian, and they want to keep you away from church, okay? This is canon per the game. They're evil birds. Oh no, Schmumbler, no!
No, now they have to continue and have to do all that over again.
Yeah. By the way, I do want to make it pretty clear that, you know, I support people who have diverse religious beliefs as long as you, you know, allow other people to, live their lives and encourage them to be good people and don't judge other people based off of how, you know, if it's an internal thing that improves yourself, I think that it's a fantastic thing. If you're not projecting your own expectations on others, it can really be a way to improve yourself. So, you know, I really honestly think that things like this can be fun and wholesome and not necessarily a bad thing, just as long as it's not forcing other people to do things that, you know, you value personally. Yeah, with that said, this game is silly. Oh, no,
Come on,
go away,
come on.
fish. Oh,
Yes.
Rosa moves into the lead, moving on to World 9.
And now let's stay in World 9 for a long time.
No, they're over there.
Yeah, World 9, this is for you. World 9 is the group that has provided a lot of technology and has also kept this boy from Sunday school.
It's going to keep him from Sunday school for a long
Oh, no! Oh, we've got a troll section here.
Oh, this entire level. Oh, Strumbler's now in level 9
Yes!
too.
Both of them. World 9 is here to make their lives difficult. Oh,
Yeah,
Smumbler
this-
trying to use the... Oh, almost made it across. That might be enough to get a checkpoint.
No, it is not. Sorry, not good enough.
I really like this the skateboard floating strategy.
That is
It's
a very good
good.
technique, I will admit, yes. But that is like the first part of a very mean level.
Why
so.
are there so many light switches in the sewer? Why do we go into the sewer multiple times? Like, what is up with
I
this
don't know
kid?
what this kid's route is to get to Sunday school.
This is just how you normally get to church in his life. Like,
Apparently, yes.
yeah, every Sunday he goes through this ordeal. Every single time it's like, well, it's time to go and like fight the guys in the sewers again.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm just trying to imagine that.
That's a game over. Game over is not too punishing in this game, luckily. Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah, and with the escalating difficulty that we have in this game, you know, it is possible in theory for somebody to finish this game, but it's really getting trolly at this point. Oh, Schmumbler almost getting a boost up, but unfortunately not quite enough.
No.
That wasn't, yeah. They are past a checkpoint, though.
That is a checkpoint, but this is like part 2 of an evil part of this game, so. Because right now there's a whole bunch of obstacles that they need to get through. Yeah, sad thing is.
Oh, I just love it so much. No, you just gotta get to Sunday school. No, that's not the way. No, you gotta go under the pipe. There's a pipe there. Go under. I don't know. Just do it. Oh, no, you got knocked back. No. Okay, there we go. Good. Oh, the frog in the way, not the frog.
Frog is useful and giving you a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, frog is just a boost. Oh, back to visit the frog. Okay, Froggy? Okay, kind of. Oh, Froggy? Nope. Yeah, and you all can see some of the problems of the game. At the same time, I think that the flaws of this game... Oh, my gosh. I think that the flaws of the game actually make it fun. Like,
Yeah,
it
I'm
would
sure that's what they're thinking right now.
it would not be, well, I would be laughing here. Like, you know, this game, you can definitely tell that it's imperfect, but what the
holy
speed!
heck! What? I need to learn that strat. How the heck did they do that?
Well, conveniently, these VODs are going to be up on the GDQ channel later on, so if you all want to go and review what just happened there, fantastic job. You can definitely check it out. Every once in a while in a Kusogrande match, people discover strategies that speedrunners didn't know about just because, you know, the more people who play a game, the more likely someone's going to discover something. And oftentimes these games are not very well known.
Yeah, I've had a few glitches in this game, and I really can't explain them. I had enemies fly off the screen and never come back again, and I just call that he ascendeth into heaven.
Okay, Rasa just trying to get past. There we go. Froggy helping with the boost.
Not okay. Let's.
Oh no! And the grapefruit got Rosa. Everybody. Grapefruit,
almost
the most
had the
evil of fruits, even worse than bananas.
The balloon would have helped so much. It's like you want the balloon, but it's not going to be always thrown out for you.
Balloon for me, but not for thee. Okay, there we
okay.
go. Schmumbler has a balloon.
No, get your balloon.
Schmumbler has no balloon. Schmumbler now has a balloon. Okay. No, this freaking been able to tell, I'm losing my voice a little bit already. It's only Wednesday, everybody.
We have plenty more days to go.
Yeah, like...
Okay.
Oh no, Rosa, no! The spinner knocking you back into the pit. That is okay.
So Schmumbler's gotten a little further, but you can see there's so many spinners that you have a specific way of trying to get through there, and it's really not easy.
What? Do we even need to commentate anymore? This game does the job itself.
Like
oh
I
my
said,
gosh.
level 9 is very much a very evil. Now, the one fun thing about Menace Beach as opposed to this is that in Menace Beach, you can actually jump underneath the floor to get to a checkpoint.
Ugh.
So you don't have to do all those obstacles. Some weird reason they patched it for Sunday Funday.
Well, I mean, if you
I don't
find
know-
an exploit,
How would they know of this exploit, though?
you know what? I don't blame the developers. I never blame the developers because, you know, they are putting genuine work into trying to make a game. And when you're trying to make a game for the NES and Nintendo's like, we're not giving you a dev kit because, you know, you're not one of our licensed people, and we're not going to give you a chance to actually have the tools needed to make a solid game. The devs just work with what they can. I'm not completely sure if they had a dev kit or not, but, you know, they tried to make something that worked on the NES. It's going to have flaws if it's not officially supported by Nintendo. And, you know, the devs were still looking for glitches, looking for errors, looking for things that they could fix, and finding that exploit and patching it out in this version of the game. It's just normal, good dev practice, you know?
Yeah, and it's really not easy to get through here, so I'm really hoping that somebody does, because it's gonna be a while in that case. Because basically,
No!
I think the easy way is just use the frog to get so far ahead.
Yeah, frogs can only get you so far, though. I mean, that's true in life anyway.
Yeah, and then they croak.
Oh my gosh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it, I get the joke. Okay, Rosa passed the giant waterfall number 1. We're on to the sewer man fight. Who are these dudes in the sewer again?
Oh, let me see their names.
I know, they're not the bullies, right? The bullies were
they're
outside.
Plumber Pete.
Plumber Pete?
Plumber Pete.
What does Plumber Pete do?
I don't know, but he's throwing stuff at you, and I don't know why.
Okay, well,
But it says he just has some drains to unplug and needs your help.
Oh, that's right. It's a sin to help people on Sunday.
Yes.
You gotta make it to church. Yeah.
Oh, that was slick.
Oh, getting the knockback. Rosa trying to get over the spinner. There we go. Unfortunately, the lights are
Keep
off,
jumping,
which
keep
makes
jump-
this
keep
part
jump- keep going,
pretty hard.
Go, Swimmer, come on.
No! No! Oh, Rosa using the froggy boost. No! I love this game so much. It's beautiful. Speaking of love, though.
What?
Oh, yes, because we have one more match. One more time, are you here? Okay, your opponent may be slightly late. They are going through some training right now for GDQ responsibilities, so they will, as soon as they are here, they'll come and talk to me, and I'll let you know. Your GM is in the room, though, and I will point you both in that direction. Cool. Thank you for being here.
They just really stuck it to you in this, and I don't know why.
Stuck it to who?
Oh! Yeah!
Oh, Smumbler's passed the hardest part so far, but... Oh, under the spinner, under the spinner.
Don't try.
Yeah, but you gotta kill this guy, right?
Yes, you do, but There you
Oh,
go.
there we go. Knock the bird out of him. Fantastic job.
Now he needs to finish the rest of this level without dying.
Don't need, well, I mean, the extra lives could help the final push, but not needed. There we go. World 9 is down. Thank
No.
you so much for all the tech support, World 9, but we're past you. On to World 10. This is what we call lag.
Yeah, there's so much lag here.
My goodness. Okay, Schmumbler.
So yeah, the
getting
other thing
balloon.
that they also added was more platforms because there aren't that many platforms in Menace Beach. So they added more for this specifically.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you make a game and you're finding that people are struggling with certain areas, your next version of the game having that changed, that's more common in the indie scene these games, although it does happen occasionally with AAA games where they make a section easier. It's just back in the day with NES games, you can't just randomly patch something unless you release a new version. Called it Sunday Funday.
So no joke, in Menace Beach, and they kept it here too, there is an impossible jump that they added an extra light just so you could get so far to trigger a checkpoint.
Okay, I believe our 2 players are here, TBCR, and one more time. So if you can head on over to the table there, we've got our GM for you seated down. Hey, GM, could you... It looks like he's talking right now. But yeah, in the Hawaiian shirt, yes. Haha. Okay. We managed to get the right
Nice
attention
job
there.
getting all those 3 enemies right there. So that platform is not there in Menace Beach.
The one in the middle of that giant water
Yeah.
there? Oh, so you have to make a giant jump in order to get across.
Yeah. Also notice that if you see the newspaper fading, that the bottle sprite from Menace Beach still is there.
Oh, they used to be bottles?
Yeah, they used to be bottles.
No. Yeah. You know, because newspapers are more appropriate for a Sunday game than bottles.
Well, they're the Sunday newspaper. Thank you very much.
Well, maybe they could be Sunday bottles. I don't know.
Sunday bottle.
Sunday bottles. Yeah, this is my Sunday bottle, everybody. Whee!
I like how you say it with such normalcy, like it's an actual thing.
I don't know. I was gonna say mimosas. He's a little too young. He's a little too young
I
for
think
that.
a little
yeah.
too much.
But then again, he is busy like killing people. So, you know,
You say, how dare you say he's killing people?
I've seen them literally explode. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there have been a few deaths in this game. Like, even if a bird got knocked out of them, I'm pretty sure they're dead. Okay, we've got this annoying dude on the docks throwing newspapers. Who is this?
They never specify what that character is.
Oh,
Never.
the unknown. Oh no. Well, you know what? Occasionally you have the unknown show up throwing newspapers at you. Maybe it's Delivery Dan. That's what I'm going to call it.
Delivery
Delivery Dan. He's there delivering newspapers and what else can be part of his lore? He likes sassafras and honestly should be at church instead. Schmumbler, on to World 12. Is this the boss?
This is the boss, but yeah, this is the worst level by.
We have a ways to go.
Yeah, we have a ways to go.
Yeah, just FYI, if we do make it to the boss, there may be some flashing. Keep that
Yeah,
in mind, everybody.
this is a flashing warning right here.
Yes, flashing warning for all y'all. Raza still struggling with World 9. This is not a surprise, and this does not put Schmumbler in the victory by any means. Rasa can, if Rasa can get past this level, there is still a very decent chance of moving into the lead and taking the victory. We've got the time. We've got 12 minutes left.
Yeah, and this boss is not easy. I mean, the world isn't easy also because
And the world is not
platforming-
easy.
The platforming is really weird. But yeah, here is a
What?
bear
A bear?
who is now on the ground. There we
Okay,
go.
okay, there's the bear. Oh no, he's got
But now
honey.
you have to deal with bad controls, and you also have to avoid the stalactites falling down on you.
So, is there lore about this bear?
Yeah,
Oh no,
like
the
that.
stalactite! Ah!
So what? Lore about the bear?
Yeah,
I think it's big old bear, big brown bear.
the big brown
Hey,
bear.
where'd this guy come from? No need to worry. You can get past this because we all know all things are possible with God.
Yeah, well, bears have paws as well. If they did,
Possible?
yeah, it's possible. I feel like you should be in Sunday school and not in a cave, right?
Well, the cave is right before church.
Oh, okay. It's the cave church you're trying to go to.
Cave
Okay.
church.
Cave church. I mean, honestly, if somebody built a church inside a cave and used like natural formations and such, that would be pretty sweet. I'd dig it. Maybe for conservation efforts, I don't dig it as much, but oh no, the honey. Oh, that bear is aggressive and does not want you making it to Sunday school. Why? He's evil. Satan's bear.
Satan's bear.
Yeah. Also, very.
Yeah, right now they don't know that what they need to do is.
Oh, the stalactite! No.
Yeah, they're assuming that they attack the bear in order to hurt it, and that's not the right answer. And the one good thing about Menace Beach is that the hitbox is twice as big. So in Sunday Funday, they actually shrunk it by half, making it even harder to hit the bear.
Yeah. I suppose we don't necessarily need it spoiled. We'll probably see when damage is dealt. Is the bear the final boss?
Yes.
The final boss is literally just a bear.
But
okay.
it's really flipping hard to destroy.
Well, yeah, he throws honey at you. Or like beehives.
And it takes 12 stalactites to destroy him.
Uh-oh.
Yes. It's not just a stalactite, it is multiple. Alongside the fact you have to avoid those as well.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Rosa's
Rosa's past the hard part. Oh my gosh, Rosa is starting to make a comeback.
Come on, Rosa, you gotta squeeze through there. You gotta.
Okay. Plumber Pete down. Rosa just needs to figure out how to get down here without. No! Oh, my heart
So
of hearts.
close. They were almost there.
But Rosa has the balloon. This is a great way to go. Unfortunately, turning off the lights, turning them on, getting knocked back, game over, back to the beginning of the stage. Still, Rosa knows how to get past this area. Knowing about the balloon is very, very helpful. Yeah, have we seen the boss on Schmumbler's side get damaged at all?
No, not yet, no.
Okay. I saw a little bit of a visual glitch.
No, that's just the glitch, not a damage.
Okay. I love it. Nah, that's just a glitch, not
Well,
damage.
the funny thing is that you can hypothetically take a newspaper or a grapefruit into this battle, but it won't do any damage to them.
Yeah,
But it
Schmumbler.
will cause a glitch in the visuals.
Gotcha. Schmumbler is still trying to do normal combat against the bear, which is probably what most people would try to do, making it to this point. Yeah, we may see some damage in a little bit. The big question is, will Rosa manage to get through this stage and the next couple? Because the next two go relatively quickly. We saw Schmumbler just plow through them. If Rosa can just beat the sewer, we've got a match.
Because also, Schmumbler has not done any.
The bare hands, yeah.
Schmumbler has not done damage to the bear yet.
No! The spring into the stalactite combo. You don't want that to happen. This kid's head is too big on the title screen. Like, honestly. Okay. Stalactites falling. You just want to make sure that you do not get hit. The difficult thing is that with all of the knockback, with all of the motion that you have here, it's very easy
And
to...
with the slippery controls, too.
Yeah. The momentum is very, very against you in this game, and it makes... Oh, Rasa, no! All the boosts all over the place! I love the chaos of this game. It's so much fun.
Yeah, level 9 and level 12 are the true...
Oh, okay, Rasa
Rasa.
passed the hardest part. Unfortunately, the lights are off, so it's very difficult to see what is going on here. Rasa just needs Plumber Pete to die. Die, Plumber Pete. Oh, there we go. Okay,
Yep.
Rasa sees what is going on here. Just either a boost up and over or going underneath the spinner, which honestly is a bit of a challenge. Oh.
They need to squeeze by.
Oh! Yeah, and the rest of this level, while is free. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
go to the right. Don't worry about the extra lives. We only have 5.5 minutes left, but that's still enough time for Rasa to make a comeback. Schmumbler.
Bumbler still has not done damage yet, so...
Where are the stalactites? There we go. Okay. Oh, I see how you make them spawn.
Yes, you have to jump on the ground to make them spawn.
Yeah, if you jump and land on the ground, a stalactite spawns. Until then, nothing spawns, at least during that fight. So just standing in the corner, sure, it will protect you from insta-death, but it also prevents you from hurting the boss. Now, we do not have a lot of time left, under 5 minutes. There is still time for Rasa to come back and land a hit on the boss, moving into the lead. This match is not over.
But really, trying to hit this hitbox of a bear is really difficult.
But knowing that the stalactite spawns right above you when you jump, that is very helpful knowledge that will help you get through this fight and actually land hits. Of course, if you don't know how to hit the boss, you know, it doesn't matter how many stalactites you make.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Schmumbler, no. Game over. That is fine. Don't feed the octopus, kids. Okay. Rasa has a balloon and is going to make a beautiful push to the right and do some air hovering with the skateboard. A little bit of boost from the walking hydrant?
Yeah, you've never seen hydrants walk?
Not usually, no. I mean, at least the ones where I live, they just sort of sit there. Oh, the bear got hit. Okay.
Yep. So now we have one hit on Schmumbler's side.
Okay, there's another hit. Remember, there may be flashing later on, so if we get more hits, that is a warning for y'all. Oh, nope, not quite. This bear has a lot of health. Very healthy bear.
And he will hit you into the stalactites.
I mean, this bear has no mercy. Okay. Woo! World 10 completed. There is still a chance for Rasa to make a comeback. Oh, Schmumbler, a double hit.
That is 3 hits, though.
That is 3 hits. That is a little more progress. Schmumbler needs to land 12 hits to kill the bear. Oh, Rasa getting knocked into the pit. That was a death by losing health. However, I believe Rasa may have hit a checkpoint flying towards his death. And I approve of that, you know, checkpoint by death. Not a bad way to go in speed running or blind racing. Okay, we've got just 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes left. We're getting very close to the end here. These matches are 50 minutes long.
And Bird not caring about anything.
The Schmumbler really trying to land hits while the bear was underneath the ground. Not a bad idea if you can manage to do it. Okay, a second hit there. Good. Okay, a third hit. And a heart dropping. Oh, a fourth hit. Good, good. Okay, Schmumbler has a decent amount of extra health. The biggest worry, though,
The
is
sad thing is
the
that-
insta-death. 5 hits.
5 hits.
Oh, six
Six.
hits. Very nice. Little extra health to help out during 7
Seven.
hits. I love it. 8
Eight.
hits.
Come on.
Come on, you can do it. How much health does this bear have? 12. But the player does not know. They've got headphones on so they can't hear the commentary this year.
No.
Oh, no! Oh, my gosh.
That was
Rasa,
another hit, though. That was 9 in total.
9 hits total. We could still see a game clear by Schmumbler, technically by Rasa, but that would require making it to World 12 and killing the boss basically on the first attempt. I don't see that happening. It is technically possible, but oh my gosh. Yeah, with 1 minute left, I don't see it happening. Okay, Schmumbler getting another hit on the bear. Bear falling through the ground. That's what bears do, especially when they're Satan's bear.
Satan's pig.
Yeah, what other animal would Satan have? Like a pig or something? I don't know. Why choose like a butterfly when you can have a bear? Oh, the spring being a little trolley. There we go,
Ooh,
another
nice
hit. Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
Aw.
Come here,
Come
bear.
on.
The Schmumbler is definitely being careful about this. We've got 20 seconds left, almost at the end. Let's see. We might still see a game completion right around time. We've got 10 seconds left. Oh!
Go. No, no, no.
No! 2, 1, and that is time, everybody! Give it up for the players! Schmumbler! Schmumbler killing the final boss, but not finishing the level because welcome to Sunday Funday. Oh my gosh. With that said, Rasa making a wonderful push there. Unfortunately, 1 level behind Schmumbler. A fantastic job. Give it up for both of our players and Schmumbler, our victor for today. Fantastic job. Well, everybody, we've got one more match coming up for you in just a few, so go ahead and grab some water. We will be right back with the last match of the day. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the final match of the day for Kusogrande Live at SGDQ 2025. I'm Brosencho with our GM for this match, Ritz Blues.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, now it looks like we've got a game called Roguelite Deck Builder. I know nothing about this other than literally about 5 seconds into it, so I'm really excited to see this. We've got TBCR, or Teebs, going against one more time. Yes, are you both ready to begin?
Yes.
All right. In that case, audience, I need your help to do the countdown. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, go! And we are off to a beginning. They may decide whether or not they want to read some of this information. How much did you tell them about what's going to happen here?
All I told them that this was a deck builder. And
It's a deck builder?
Yep. And
Okay.
and they need to earn as much money as possible.
Oh, no!
Oh,
TBCR hitting
that's
the
gotta
hand. No,
hurt.
ow,
Oh, there we-
ow,
okay,
ow,
okay,
ow.
there we
Okay.
go.
Oh,
Okay.
move the hand, move the
Okay.
hand.
Yep,
Ow, ow, ow.
Ow, yep.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
So one more time, taking a much more surgical approach. It's very good. So there we go. Looks like we have one nail in for one more time, and
TBCR very
Still struggling with
close.
that last
Ow.
one there.
Oh, the hand not doing great. Do you have health in this game?
no, but you do have hospital bills.
Okay, you've got hospital bills.
Yep.
You don't
so
want
your
those.
income and your ingoing and outgoing money is tracked per nail in the top left corner on that nice little ticker.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. As it
That's,
turns out, there's a
I-
reason this is in Kusogrande.
What in the world did you do?
What did you do? If needed, you can always hit escape You can always hit escape and
Try
go
hitting
back
escape?
to start the game. And if for some reason you run into an issue, we can always restart the game. Just
I've genuinely never
Okay.
seen this before.
in that. How about one more time? How about let's go ahead and go back to the title screen, and we're going to start the countdown again because TBCR broke the game in a way that we didn't expect. This is the only time that we're going to restart. Otherwise, you will both need to force close the game and start it back up, and we are not stopping the time for you to do that
Wow.
afterwards. Okay.
Now I messed up. I don't either.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
This seems par for the course for me.
okay. I'm going to go ahead and recommend you both clear the save just in case. And then we are just going to deal with all of the chaos that can come with a game like this. So good luck. Let's do the countdown one more time in 3, 2, 1, go! Guess what? That's probably going into the VOD, all of that chaos there.
Yep.
I hope you all enjoy, and let's build some decks.
That's right.
So-
You know, they're pretty popular these days, deck builders. You know, Slay the Spire being real big. Announced Slay the Spire 2. We got a recent release for Monster Train 2.
Oh yeah, I've played Monster Train 2. It's fantastic. Highly recommended.
But none of them compared to this game.
Yeah. And my biggest suggestion to the players, which they can't hear me right now, is don't break the game. If you do, you
Please?
will lose time. It will be very inconvenient if you break the game. So try to build a deck. So what's going on in this? Like, you say this is a roguelike deck builder. What does that mean?
Well, it's a roguelike.
Okay.
So that means that as you play the game, you will acquire rewards for playing the game well. In
Okay.
this case, it's money. And you can use that money to purchase upgrades that help you to continue building your deck.
Gotcha.
The ultimate objective of this race is to raise as much money as possible. Much like GDQ, we need to raise it for charity. Unfortunately, these players will not be raising their money for charity unless you consider buying your freedom charity.
I do recommend everybody here, if you do get a chance to donate to GDQ, feel free to do that. Like, it's a fantastic cause. You're not donating to GDQ, you're donating to Doctors Without Borders, you know?
Absolutely.
So, like, highly recommended, fantastic cause, and we're here supporting them. At the same time, here providing entertainment for people on site.
Yep.
Yeah.
So see, a lot of steady good hits here for both players here are starting to kind of get a feel for operating the hammer. You know, a sledgehammer is not necessarily the best tool for building a deck, but you know, just like any good deck builder, you're not going to get the best tools right off the bat.
It's true. I mean, if it gets the job done, then it's good enough to begin with. It even says good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I don't think I've seen very many, or I've seen the players do it all yet, is if you can really hit the nail right on the head with a lot of force, you'll get a perfect. And that will earn you an extra $1 every time you get a perfect.
Yeah.
Might require some upgrades before we start seeing that.
Well, that's also up to the players to discover if that is. In general, if you are hammering nails, a harder hit drives it in further, but also you got to make sure that you don't hit your hand.
Yeah, that hurts.
Oh, look at this. Good.
Yep.
Oh, almost. Bam. Actually, that probably wouldn't be a bad strategy anyway. Get the nail mostly there, and when your hand isn't near it, give it a good final whack.
Yep.
Bam.
So,
Have you built a deck IRL?
no, I have not.
Neither have I, but I have done the hammering before. I've nailed boards onto stuff. I think more sheetrock than anything else, although that usually uses screws. No. When my father built the expansion to our house, I helped out. I did some hammering, yeah. Just gotta be careful enough that you don't hurt yourself too much.
Yep. Doesn't seem like the players seem to be bothered by the random cockroaches running around on the boards.
Oh, they're so gross. By the way, we do want to let people know there can be there photosensitivity warning. There could be some of that popping up throughout this game, and I don't know when it happens.
No, the Lite itself has gone rogue, therefore rogue Lite deck builder.
Oh no, the roguelite deck builder. Oh my god, no.
So it just turns on and off whenever it wants.
Okay.
You can
Is that literally the only roguelite portion?
Yes.
This is so dumb. I love it. Itch games keep on getting made, okay? And like, I highly recommend, there are a lot of people who offer their games for free on Itch, but free or pay what you want. And I highly recommend, you know, people put work into making entertainment. Drop them a few bucks. They
Actually,
would love you.
I did see this has a Steam release now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, $2.99 on Steam. Yeah, $3. So you too can build your own deck at home at whatever pace you like.
Yeah, and considering the comedic element of this is pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, so question, how long does it take before you can actually go and buy tools, or can you go and do that anytime?
You can't leave a deck unfinished.
Yeah, you can. Have you seen fathers? They leave decks unfinished all the time.
It's extremely dangerous, Precision. That would just be irresponsible. to do
Lock the
that.
door.
Actually,
Don't let your baby outside, okay? You know, this game, like today, has been a theme of boards. That's what I'm gonna say, because we've had skateboards. Okay, rollerblades aren't quite skateboards, but I'm sure there were some skateboards in DJ Boy. And then finally, we've got boards on the deck. Yeah, today's board day. Okay, so in general, they are both just trying to finish the first deck and then move on to purchase some new equipment and build a second deck,
Oh,
probably?
hey, one more time got a perfect.
Yeah.
So looks like the two players have got fairly close amounts of money so far. Unfortunately, the goal to actually finish the game is quite a bit more money than just $34 or $35 or even $3,500. But you know, it is a roguelike, so there will be some upgrades that will help them make money a bit faster.
Good. Yeah, that tends to be the case with most games where you're making money. You know, you want to figure out what do I need to do in order to maximize the amount of money that I make. And like, less so about going fast with what you're doing, how to maximize everything that you're doing. Yeah, and for those who can hear that on the mic, we have a lot of stuff happening in the tournament room, various tournaments happening over in the corner. I love the energy in this room. Part of it for Kusogrande, part of it for I don't know what, but I love it.
Yep. So one more time, taking a fairly methodical approach.
$55 for TBCR though.
Yeah, but TBCR is definitely building a little bit faster. I think they are about one board ahead of One More Time, or maybe about one nail now, I suppose. So there's a risk to trying to go for perfect strikes, because a perfect strike will give you extra money every time you land one. But because you're swinging, you have to swing the hammer hard to get a perfect strike. You have to have it very controlled, and if you don't, you're going to hit yourself in the hand and lose money.
Yeah, high risk, high reward. The more accurate you can get, the better. I did make sure that we have Windows options open so that if they need to adjust mouse controls and sensitivity, they are welcome to do that during this race. You know, it is their game. So if you happen to see a Windows window
Yeah, so it
pop up, then they're probably making some adjustments to the game, which is allowed during this match.
They are neck and neck here. Their only difference is like total number of nails left to finish the deck. But money-wise, they're running pretty much the same.
Yeah, they're doing pretty dang fantastic. It's really gonna, I think we might start seeing a bit of a divergence between the two players when they decide what upgrades to get.
Yeah, and actually, we're probably going to be seeing that here fairly shortly as TV's about to finish the deck.
One more time, one nail behind.
Yep. All right, so TB has finished the deck. Took about almost, 500 seconds to do so. Time to go shopping, and one more time also ready to go shopping. So very good deck. but kind of slow. So now they're going to the store and they have options.
Okay.
There are several different options that they can purchase here. They can upgrade their hand, the hammer, the light bulb, the boards, the nails, each of which has different advantages that might help them to build the deck faster. But ultimately, their goal is to purchase the key in the bottom right.
Yeah, it looks like TBCR bought the hammer, and just based off of the description, that sounds like a good choice because there's a high chance of making more money because of more perfect hits.
Yep. So, yeah, the first purchases are going to help out with hitting more perfects. They might help out with more value per nail. You may unlock special nails, but we haven't seen any of those yet.
I did see that as an option that like you can buy improved nails, but that they're more deviant. I don't know what that means. I don't want a deviant nail when I'm building a deck.
But they add a little bit of flair to the deck. If you're sitting out on the back of your deck and you're having a barbecue and talking with your family or your friends, just relaxing, and someone looks down at the deck and goes, "These are very interesting nails you use for the deck." You can't get
if somebody at a party, like the only thing that they can talk about is how weird the nails are that I use to build the deck, they should probably not be at the party because they might die. Ooh, what was that?
Here we are. We have our first cash plank offer. So cash plank is a bonus round. If you can finish the plank off before the money goes, you get bonus round. So let's see if one more time can get that extra, not $8, now down to $6. Down to 5. Hurry up. Quickly. We'll get some perfects on the way there. Very, very stylish.
Yeah, good random luck there, although it looks like it might just come down to an extra $1, which is
that's
fine.
One extra $1. Very
A
good.
dollar is a dollar. Yeah, one more time is up to $59, the best that we've seen so far. Again, we are going for the highest amount of money earned during this game. Of course, TBCR could potentially get a money plank as well. I wonder, did One More Time do anything different shopping-wise that TBCR didn't?
I didn't exactly see what each player purchased.
Okay.
So, hard to say.
I mean, that is completely fine. One More Time is just making some pretty good decisions, or at least made some good decisions to begin with. TBCR, though, starting to make up money. We've got $44 there.
Yeah, as the game goes on, the amount of money earned per board placed on the deck should improve. Oh, hey, we have a special nail. There we go. That nail is very happy to get hammered into the deck.
Oh, good. That was on whose side?
One more time.
Ah, gotcha.
It was cute. It had little heart and eyes.
There's so much going on. So many, like, I'm just trying to pay as much attention. Is it good that you get a happy nail, or?
Yeah. They like to be hammered into the deck with more perfects, I think. They might get better bonuses.
Ah, good to know.
Yeah, the nails, the special nails do have like certain attributes that if you play along with their rules, can score you more money or more easily hammer the nail into the deck.
Gotcha. Oh, there's another happy nail for One More Time. Good. And I presume that may have come from an upgrade
Probably.
that One More Time purchased. Yeah, with TBCR, we haven't really noticed anything too special. TBCR, as far as I saw, only put money into the hammer. And that's not, again, that's exactly what I would have done because it sounded like the best opportunity to get extra money. Oh,
one more
lucky.
time. Oh.
That was a lucky nail.
Very good. Yep, and one more time with a glass nail here. Which the glass nail will penalize you if you don't use perfect, but will give you more money when you succeed.
Yeah, with $203, like the next shopping for One More Time looks very hopeful. Yeah, TBCR has not had the best luck during this deck, but again, you never know what's going to happen when it comes to luck. It could potentially change, and who knows, we might have a money board coming up soon. One More Time getting the lucky nail. Beautiful. Yeah, I can promise you The players coming into the match today did not expect anything like this.
Nope.
I mean, I didn't expect anything like this.
Lucky nail for TB.
Good, good. Didn't really score too much additional money there, but that's fine. Yeah, one more time, getting a lot of good hits and a lot of good bonus cash out of this. This is great.
Yep, I still haven't seen any casualties during this deck building. Injuries, yes. Casualties, no.
You can die?
No, but the cockroaches can.
Ooh. Now that makes me wonder, is that a chance for bonus money?
It is, but
Okay.
we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It is an upgradable object you can get that rewards you more money for doing it. As it turns out, every single board has one cockroach on it.
Really?
It comes standard.
Okay.
It won't show up on the board predictably. It will show up whenever you finish any of the 4 nails on it. So on one more times, for example, after the first nail, the cockroach is in the middle of the board. But it looks like they have missed. Oh, all that lost money from a glass nail. There we go.
That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you get the high risk, high reward nail, and you just end up getting the risk rather than the reward. Oh, the love nail for TBCR. That was a decent amount of money out of that. Beautiful. Yeah, I think the nails with hearts are really, really helpful. So I would consider, just now that I've seen this much with the heart nail, I would upgrade nails next. Yeah, the thing is, like, while we are playing here, the players do have headphones on. They cannot hear the commentary, and because of that, they do not know exactly what's going on. It looks like TBCR is having fun.
Yep, TB has gotten another deck finished. Ready to spend their earnings. Only about 124 capped out, whereas one more time is looking to probably finish with close to 300 here.
I like that husband said, the next thing that I want you to do is build me a deck.
Yeah.
I know that's what you want us to do. That's all that we do as far as I know.
Okay, so TB upgrading the hand, upgrading the bug. Already has the hammer upgrade. Upgrading the light. And heading back out. One more time has $303, is currently in the lead.
That's
and
pretty significant.
it's going to be spending that, has invested in stocks, which will help out getting a little bit of seed money for earning money passively through the game. Has upgraded nails, hand. Already has the first hammer upgrade.
Yeah.
And the bug upgrade.
Oh, but with the $158 left, I would have spent it all.
Not sure if there was enough to purchase the next upgrade. I didn't see.
I thought that the bug upgrade was $100 more, but yeah, with the upgraded hand for both of them,
Yeah.
they are probably a little bit safer.
Yep. A nice shiny new hand.
Okay, and TBCR, like, both of them know that the bug is upgradable. Well, okay, one other thing is that, like, because this is a race based off of how much money they have at the end, some of them may be considering conserving a little bit of money, but in general, you got to spend money to make money.
That's
and,
very true in this game.
Yeah, I would say, especially for the first half of the match, you want to focus on upgrades, focus on the amount of revenue that you can make. And once you feel like you are on a good stretch, then just work on getting that final amount of money. I still love that the lights turn on and off all the time.
Yep.
Are we going to have any exciting lights happen later?
No, but the light will become less and less roguish as you upgrade it. I guess it just wanted to get paid.
Okay. It's the electric company. They're scams.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, both of the players
there we
are.
go. We got a splat. One more time, got a first bug kill there.
Yeah.
Big money from that. So
Good.
one of the big secrets in this game, cockroaches are big money if you upgrade them. But you have to predict where they're coming from. So that's going to be the high end of the skill ceiling for this game. Is not only are you going to be efficiently putting each of the planks in place and hitting the nail with perfects, but you're going to be keeping an eye out for a cockroach every single time it shows up and make sure that you have a nail that is not going to be blocked by a hand so that you can kind of squish the bug without hitting your hand. One More Time has definitely figured out that it's worth going for the bugs. Unfortunately, sometimes your hand just gets in the way. So you want to ideally have a nail partially nailed in if there's a bug on, and then when the hand is gone or moved away, you have a little more space to try and see and or hit the cockroach.
Yeah, another thing to keep in mind with the lights turning on and off is that it may get difficult to actually see when the bug shows up.
Yep.
So that could be one of the reasons why you would want to upgrade the lights so that you have better visibility. You know, in an ideal world, if you were like, quote unquote, speed running the game, if there happens to be an ending for the game, you would probably not care too much about the light. You would raise the brightness on your monitor and just make sure that you can see everything all the time.
I would agree. The light is probably the least useful upgrade of all.
Now, both of the players making a decent amount of money. TBC are definitely getting more bucks during this round than previously. Very good push. Unfortunately, getting a little ouchie. A few ouchies. Okay. There we go. Hit that nail. Get it out
Very
of here.
good. Triple perfect on a happy nail there. A love nail.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the love nail is great. That's a great way to make money. I think the nail upgrades to increase the chance to get those.
Oh, TB
cash
with
plank.
a cash plank.
Cash plank.
Can TB finish this plank before all the money's gone? Let's see how we do. There's one nail. There's working on that. Second nail. There's a
Okay.
bug, but it's on the other side. Nope. Down to $5.
Oh, unfortunately, it's a glass
it's a
nail.
glass nail, which requires perfect hits. You lose money until you get perfects. This is definitely not helping TVCR's money.
Cash plank is going to drain. It's not broken.
Keep going.
Oh, nope. Tiny hits, not going to help.
Yep, you got to really hammer that thing.
Game's not broken. You're good. You're good.
Yep. Oh, no, One More Time also having some tough times with a glass nail. There we go. Yep. There we go. A little harder. Almost.
Oh, hitting the hand, that's fine. Better than breaking the nail,
That's
possibly.
true. Almost. So
Oh.
hard. You have to be right on the top of the head with a very powerful hit. Wow. That's a very stubborn nail that TV has. Very unfortunate. Unfortunately, this is a sledgehammer, not a claw hammer, so if you have a bad nail, you are stuck with it.
Oh, no.
So it's just a matter of hitting it right.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Well, TBCR can't hear me, but doing fine.
There we go.
There we
Little
go.
progress. There it is. Almost there.
There you
clap
go.
for that.
Yeah.
Clap for that, people. That's a hard nail right there.
A lot of money lost, but that's why you don't make your nails out of glass, everybody.
Ooh. So, One More Time, down to just 3 more planks after this one's finished. So TB both being held back and losing quite a bit of money on that, so significant loss on that.
Yeah, but, you know, we're still
It's
only
still pretty
22 minutes in. We have about, you know, just under half an hour left. There's still plenty of time for either player to make a decent amount of money. But if One More Time has a good shop next, like, that is a very decent possibility to widen the gap between you and your opponent. You know, make good shop choices, spend all of the money that you can, you know. So we'll have to see what the personal best for the amount of money One More Time is at the end of this round, and just make sure that we've got that in mind. Mind you, I think One More Time is going to make more money during the next deck. Like, it just, I don't know if it's exponential, but certainly multiplicative. The amount that you make goes up significantly each deck.
Looks like One More Time's almost done building the 3rd deck here.
TBCR only has a couple
With
boards.
$844 for One More Time.
Very nice, 844. We're almost to 1K. Okay, TBCR getting some decent hits. The lucky nail scoring decent amount of money there. Yeah, TBCR did lose a lot of money on the glass nail, but I think with a lot of these perfect swings, he's making up a decent amount of that cash. Okay, one more time. Spent a lot of money. That's exactly what I recommend.
Yep. So now you can see one more time, he's already making considerable amounts of money for hitting perfects and upgraded nails. Just absolutely like is kind of your bread and butter. TBCR has finished their third deck and is sitting at 405 capped out. But hopefully some of these upgrades will help close the gap.
Okay, TBCR has purchased what they wanted, down to $5 left. Teams back to nailing, and that was $10 for a single nail. Not too bad, not too bad. Next one was, it looks like about $6. So yeah, there's a decent variety going on. Only $1 from that next nail. You really want to get the perfects. Unfortunately, I don't think TB's has managed to hit a cockroach yet.
Not yet.
One more time knows about the cockroaches and knows it's big money. You want to squash those little bugs. Remember, these are not real cockroaches, so they are not dying in real life. They are just digital, and because of that, we are allowed to whack them with a hammer.
Almost. TB just missed it.
Ooh, yeah, one more time, got a kind of nasty glass nail, but eventually got through it, and I think actually made a profit off of the glass nail. And, you know, a decent number of cracks, but that's fine.
Yep, glass nails are definitely high risk, high reward nails. You get a lot of money from a good glass nail, and not so much every time you start making mistakes, and it's easy to get stuck on one.
Luckily, like a couple mistakes, you're still gonna make a profit.
Cash blank.
Can you do it?
Redeem and get a full-on bonus for a cash plank here. We have one nail in place, down to $7, 2 nails.
Okay. Like even
good
scoring a
perfects
couple
there.
extra bucks.
Much better.
Oh,
There we go,
$4
$4
cash
extra
plank.
dollars.
That's the best cash plank we've seen so far. Beautiful.
Yes, beautiful. Extra $4.
Yeah, we're clapping for $4.
Yes. Whereas a normal nail gives you, $5 to $20, depending on how much you've upgraded it. But, upgrading the planks does give you more opportunities for cash planks and does increase the total amount of pool that can be available for a cash plank bonus. But generally speaking, it's not really worth it.
One more time has passed $1,000 in the bank right now. This is, again, like it just ramping up as you go on. As with most roguelites, you do consistently make more progress. It gets faster to get through. Of course, not all of them have as much power for each purchase. Maybe a little bit more like, Cookie Clicker, you ramp up quite quickly. Any of the idle games. This is anything but idle, though. This is, active game.
Yep, even with the highest amount of upgrades in this game, you still need to have the fundamentals of good focused movement in the mouse. They're starting to make this look really easy, but I assure you, these are not easy hammers to work with. They are very floppy and heavy early on, and they get more focused as you upgrade them, but they're still really, really hard to aim.
Both of the players are doing very, very well, and I think that just the more you can get to where you just get through a plank, get all of the nails done, don't worry too much about, if you get perfect, great. If you don't get perfect, just get the nail in and move on to the next board, because that is probably the best chance for you to make more money. Yeah, one more time is running away with this match right now, but it's still nowhere close to done. We still have a lot of time.
Yeah, it's interesting. In the early game, TB definitely had a lead in terms of speed, but the game rewards you more for accuracy by giving you more money, and as a side effect, by having better tools and more money, your speed will naturally increase. Another cash plank opportunity for TV here. Let's see if they can earn a new record for cash plank on that.
Come on, can we get past $4? I don't think we're gonna get past $4 this time, because this is a very long plank.
Yep. One of the things that the players can do when there is not a nail currently on on the board, they can slide up and down using the W and S keys to move the camera. It's not necessary, but it can be helpful for seeing kind of the depth of where your hand is and whether or not it's above a nail spot. But it's not required.
Yeah, I like that you like clarified that taking a little bit more time and getting the good swings, the game rewards you for that. You know, make sure that you are playing it well. Oh no, we've got another glass nail on TB's side. You just got to get the perfect. There we go.
Gotta hit it with a perfect. It's got to be nice and focused. Take your time, line it up, hit it hard.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah. That ended up making a few dollars, I think. Not a lot, but still, not losing money on a glass nail, better than the alternative. One more time is through another deck with $2,787. Very nice one more time. Let's see where you go from here. I love that. What else do I talk about with this game? Okay. Are you going to buy a hand?
Could you buy?
Do you need a hand?
There's definitely some tough decisions here where some of these upgrades are going to cost most of the money. Like a hammer upgrade or a stocks upgrade would be pretty significant. TB has finished with 686.
That is a new best for TB as well. We're riding it down. Even if they spend money, the personal best is up to 686. So spend that money away, make your next run go even better, make more money. One more time, already making hundreds per nail.
Yep.
Yeah, this is like, we're just seeing, I wish I could like be this person. I want to make hundreds every time I nail something.
Work for the government.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
So I think One More Time's nails and TBC's nails are both gold nails, but I think One More Time has upgraded the hammer one more level. I'm not sure if TB what they did with their latest purchase.
I'm not completely
One
sure.
More Time did get a hand upgrade. It looks too. They have like silver hands. It seems.
Ooh, silver hands. What does that mean?
They're less like they hold the nail steadier and they'll move away from the nail sooner.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
So, and you know, the further away from the nail you are, the less likely you are to smash it with a hammer.
Okay, okay. There we go. TBCR getting more of these planks done. Yeah, One More Time really getting that ramping effect and getting a lot of money. We're over 3K. We might hit 10K by the end of this deck.
Yeah, yep, absolutely starting to get exponential growth there.
Oh, a few hand hits. That's okay. The hand has really, really good gloves at this point.
Yep. Yeah, the ouches don't matter as much as you get further along in the game, and they're a lot less likely to happen. It takes a little more force with an upgraded hand to actually hurt the hand. So those upgrades are pretty good. Feedback. There we go.
Perfect. Okay, TBCR hitting the gold nail.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
So it looks like they're both pretty safely hitting into the thousands by the end of the decks here. At the rate things are going, TB will probably be finished on this deck with probably close to about 3,000. One More Time, definitely looking to get well over 10K.
Yeah, One More Time, like, is kind of running away with this, though. Like, TBCR now passing the $1,000 mark. That is significant enough that TBs could make some great purchases in the next shop. Just gotta keep going, gotta keep swinging well. Make sure that you get as many perfects as possible. You know, and if you see any cockroaches that are convenient to whack, give them a good old whack. Now, I still don't know if TB knows about the cockroaches. That's the thing. One More Time has done it, but I personally am not seeing either player go out of their way to get the bugs.
Yeah, the upgraded.
Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, that was your hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a squish.
Unfortunately, yeah, if you are doing the right nail, it's going to be very difficult to squash a bug in the middle of the plank because your hand is there. Oh, cash plank.
Plank opportunity for One More Time. See if it can earn an extra $9. Whole whopping $8.
I love that. 9K. Who cares about an extra $6? Unless there's a multiplicative thing to it. Does there happen to be?
I believe plank upgrades do increase the total amount that the cash plank can offer you, but it doesn't do a whole lot to really help here. It doesn't seem really worth it.
Okay, we got $1 out of that. That is great. $1.
Yep.
Okay, we are past 10K though.
This is true.
So yeah, $1 not really the biggest issue there.
Yep.
TBCR making a good push and over 2K, gonna get over 2.5. Yeah, like TBCR has been behind, but is really starting to get the ramp-up effect as well. It's just, are you able to catch up to One More Time? That's the question. I don't think it's impossible. It's going to be a lot of work, but, you know, we've got the glass nail. Just got to hit it, like, pretty much square on. In fact, it seems like going a little bit slower on the glass nail might be helpful from what I've seen.
Yep, it's got to be a perfect hit, nice and flat on the top of the head of the nail. There we go.
Yeah, that was a light bop that TBCR gave, and it worked out. And as a matter of fact, if you are actually nailing planks or doing any sort of construction with wood, usually you're going to start with light taps and not necessarily just go whack. You're not going to be John Henry just hitting as hard as possible.
Both players have finished their decks at the same time.
Nice.
Going in with 3101, One More Time with 13222.
Good. TBCR getting a lot of purchases real quick. Moving back to the deck. Perfect. And I'm sure both of them are getting a little bit exhausted. This requires a lot of up and down movement with their arms. Just like building a deck requires a lot of up and down movement. But they are doing their best to get through this as quickly as possible. Yeah, as you can see, TBCR is making over 100, about 200, 300, 400 for that last nail. Yeah, this is ramping up, and TBCR is making up some ground. One More Time, though, making thousands per nail.
One More Time in 4 boards has made more money than the last deck.
Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be very difficult for TBCR to catch up.
Yep.
Not impossible.
Yep.
And yeah, as much as this, like with the roguelite name there, it's actually pretty static for like a lot of the things that happen in there. Like, buy good upgrades, make sure that you are making progress, that you are buying the things that will increase the amount of money that you make. Yeah, I'd say that the only thing that's really roguelite about this is the light.
Yep.
One of these days, though, they might manage to get an amazing light, one that just insta-kills the bugs.
I want to say that a fully upgraded light doesn't turn off anymore.
Oh, we've got a glass nail. TBCR trying to figure out how to hit that. There we go. We got a decent hit. Yeah, the gentler hits appear to be better with the glass nail. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful.
Both players have definitely established a fairly good rhythm. They're starting to get a lot more perfects per nail. But I think at this point, One More Time's just got enough upgrades where, if not this deck, the next deck will probably finish the game for them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so we might see a game completion in a little bit. Nice. What happened? Like, what's the end goal of the game? What are you trying to do?
To buy your freedom.
Buy your freedom? I mean, husband is a little bit creepy looking.
Yep.
I want to know, who is husband? What are they doing here? Are
They are
just
husband.
Their husband? Okay. Are you married to husband?
They're just husband.
Can I be married to husband? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll ask. Cool. Well, one more time onto another board because this is pretty much all I can commentate at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. Squish and bug. Yes, splat.
Ah, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Splat that bug. Okay, cash plank for TBCR. A whole $9 on the line right now. So much money.
Yeah. But TB doesn't seem to be taking the bait and just sort of continuing to focus on just good nail fundamentals.
Just good gameplay. Just play well. $4. Like, TB reliably gets through the boards, I think, a little bit faster than One More Time. And that's the one thing, like, if One More Time has to build one more deck, TBCR could potentially buy enough upgrades to get freedom after the next deck. It really depends on how much money One More Time makes on this specific deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this is not a game completion for One More Time, that opens up the door for TBCR to beat One More Time. I don't know. I'm really interested. I can see a pathway to victory for both of these players, and I like it.
Yeah. TB definitely seems to be a little quicker per board, but not being rewarded with as much money.
Yeah, but with the upgrades at the next shop, if it's enough to really ramp up how much money TBCR makes, then that might not matter too much. Being ahead, finishing the deck could potentially do the trick. Unless the game like ends straight away as soon as you make like $100,000.
No, you have to actively purchase the end game key.
Gotcha. Oh,
Cash
cash blank, cash blank, cash blank, best blank.
You get a sweet, sweet bonus of less than what it costs to put one nail in.
I love it. Okay, TBCR done with another deck. That's $17,904. Still significantly behind, but that's all right. What are you able to purchase? Are you going to buy stocks, a hammer, a hand? What do you want? You want nails? You're gonna go build the deck and not buy other. Okay. Well, that might have been all the upgrades that TBCR could have purchased at that time. Let's see what happens now. One more time. Will you be able to afford your freedom?
Looks like
83K?
83,666.
Husband just says husband. Husband. Yeah, right now we're getting thousands on TBCR's side. Okay, where is the freedom purchase?
It's the key.
The key?
Yeah, the little like metal key on the.
Oh yeah.
On the bottom right there, next to Go Build Deck. I believe it's $1 million.
Oh, okay, $1 million. Yeah, that's not happening.
Actually, One More Time could probably get close to it on this next deck.
Really? Okay, let's see.
Golden hands this time around, and a golden hammer as well.
Oh my gosh.
With good, excellent aiming, you can hit a nail in perfect for 1 to 2 hits will completely finish a nail. So One More Time is now flying through this stage.
Holy cow, look at this money, 57K. 64K, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing what you're talking about now. TBCR is still making thousands per nail, but not nearly as much as One More Time. I think that the match is basically decided. We have 7 minutes left. One More Time, just really in the lead, and I do not see that changing.
Nope.
Except for the glass nail.
Yep. They are pretty rough.
Whoever made glass nails, okay, you go back to nail school. Okay. seriously, engineering is not what you should have chosen as your field. Oh, okay. Oh, whack in your hand with the gold hammer.
Even a seasoned deck builder still occasionally can hit their thumb.
It's true, it's true. Oh, I'd say I've probably seen more like bruised nails on people who are experienced builders than people who are new, you know, because they're probably not putting as much work or time into building things than somebody who is seasoned.
Yeah, at this point, with One More Time's level of upgrades, it reminds me of that scene in, I think it's Dennis the Menace, where Dennis is hammering a nail with his friend, and he shouts 1, 2, 3, and he swings the hammer.
Oh, and they both look away. Oh, that's right.
It's exactly one hit.
I mean, extremely lucky, but you're right, that was Dennis the Menace. Because I quote that all the time. Whenever I see an apple, I say, apple.
Apple.
Yeah, that's the most important line from the movie to me.
For me, it's smile.
Smile. I mean, Christopher Lloyd, a very odd choice for a villain. He did great, but who expected Christopher Lloyd to be a villain in Dennis the Menace? Not me.
No. I don't know. It's probably his best villain role ever. Totally his most famous villain.
What about in Food
Irrefutable.
Fight? He did fantastic in that. Sure, that movie's not great. Actually, that movie is absolutely atrocious. Never mind. Better villain in Dennis the Menace than in Food Fight. But he was also Uncle Fester. Like, Christopher Lloyd has done so many amazing roles. Yeah, you can tell how much we can talk about this game because we are now talking about Christopher Lloyd.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, cash blank. Cash blank, cash blank.
Might be able to get the fabled $8 cash blank, but not
No.
so. The cockroach has been upgraded to silver or platinum. Very valuable looking cockroach. But once again lives to skirt on another day.
Now, I do see that there is the perfect nail streak counter. Does that multiply the amount of money, like the better you get with having perfect nails? The more perfect nails, the more money you get?
Yes.
Okay, so ideally you would like to see that counter go up. It's just really difficult.
I think that is the key in this particular run that made the difference for One More Time, because TB early on was able to finish the first decks sooner, but One More Time, more methodical, more perfects, got more streaks, more money.
That absolutely makes sense, yeah.
TV done with 96,603.
A decent amount of money. Very good job. One more time. Still significantly in the lead, but TBCR buying as many upgrades as possible, going back to the deck, not wasting any time in the store that he doesn't need to. We've got another cash blank. Cash blank, cash blank.
Finishing off with a cash blank here. Not distracted by the cockroach. Moving on to the third nail. A few good hits there.
Good, good.
$5 cash blank and finishes the deck.
Yeah, cash blank.
So 380,000, nope, 405,000 with the bonus. 405, 193.
Very nice. I'm husband. Good. I like, you know, why buy freedom when you can have husband? What? Okay, finally upgrading the plank one more time. There we go.
Yep, all the other equipment that One More Time could be using to be making money has been upgraded. The hammer and hands have been maxed out, and now the nails have reached their highest amount. And so we're about to see this money start skyrocketing.
Okay. Yeah, TBCR is also making a lot of money. You know, we have 2 minutes left. If TBCR can have a really good push right at the end and make some perfect hits, there is a I don't know, one more time.
It's gotta be like a series of perfect streaks.
I don't think it's going to happen. Like, one more time, just look at every single nail.
9 perfect streaks.
9 perfect streak is so good.
Already almost doubled the amount of money.
What the
had,
crap?
The previous time, there's 700,000. Like, ridiculous amounts of money just by hitting perfect streaks over and over and over again.
Oh,
combo broken,
losing the streak, but
very-
$886,000. That's so
Yeah,
much.
If one more time can finish this deck, they should be able to purchase their freedom by the time it is finished.
Good. Unfortunately, we have less than 2 minutes left. We are very close to the end of the match. Almost at 1 minute left here, everybody. I think that it is pretty much decided. Yeah, every once in a while you do have a game where somebody is in the lead the entire time and there aren't any big surprises for what happens. But like just the twist in this genre has been
Look how much Cash Blank is worth with the upgrade.
Cash Blank!
It goes from being worth like $10 to being worth thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I like this Cash Blank. Come on,
Also,
come on.
it went from copper to like solid gold.
Yeah,
nice.
46K. I would take that plank any day. Okay, it looks like we've got a cash plank on TBCR screen. Not worth a lot of money, so just worry about those nails and getting those perfect strikes.
Yep, one more time has definitely accomplished the goal. It's just a matter of getting back to the shop and purchasing that key.
We've got 3, 2, 1, and that is time, everybody. Give it up for the players. That is time. One more time, if you can hit resume, just so that we can see the money that you have. TBCR with $384,320. One more time with $1,362,319. Giving one more time the victory. Congratulations, you will be moving on in the tournament. Great job to both of you, and I hope that you rest your arm because you have earned a day of rest. Thank you, everybody, for watching Kuso Live today. We will be back tomorrow with 4 more matches. Thank you all, and see you then. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully you all enjoy GDQ. Take care.